Hello, I'm ibxtoycat, and something you might know if you're up to date with your Minecraft seeds is that this one right here has no end. This is a challenge that I have attempted before and has honestly destroyed me a bit before, but today we will do better than that, and the reason why is I'm not actually too sure. It might go terribly again, but I'm going to go to the end on a Minecraft world that has none. It's going to be a lot of fun, and so join me for the journey. I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully so are you. And if you're not, then maybe by the end of it, you'll be looking forward to the past when you weren't looking, looking forward to the journey regardless, and come along with me for what is going to be a bit of a redemption for me. I'm not gonna go through the whole story again right here, but the first time I failed this challenge was because of, in my opinion, circumstances outside my control, and so I'm hoping that today I can beat this through circumstances that are inside of it. That's the hope. We'll see if the reality matches it. So, first things first, we're going to go into the Willow Mansion, maybe? I'm not sure if that's actually a good idea. There is one of these big X rooms, actually, so, you know, maybe I should just go in and do that. Let's go ahead. Let's chop down some wood. You know, I've been watching this great tutorial by this ibxtoycat fella, and I actually learned that chopping down wood is easier than it seems, especially if you have a woodland mansion nearby. So, very, very glad to hear that. Anyway, so, hello everyone, I'm ibxtoycat. I am sorry to... Oh, I know what's happening. I'm recording and streaming at the same time, so it takes a little bit more of my resources. Something fun, which means I should turn down the render distance a bit, I assume, and that should fix everything. It's been a while since I've done both these two things at the same time. The reason why is this is going to be... I'm working on something right now, and basically I want to have a lot more background gameplay for stuff, but also I have a fun idea for a video, which this is basically like step one in. So I figured it might be fun if, rather than just like playing in private, you guys could come along for the journey. It's 2 streams in 2 days, but you know what? You're worth it for me. I love that tutorial. 10 out of 10 says KitKat. I know. It was a pretty good tutorial. It was. It taught me so much about chopping wood that I previously didn't know, and I thought it was incredibly useful for that reason. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, up here is where the room is. Nope, that is still down too low. We got to go even higher than this, and we'll work it out from there. Also, hi KitKat. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Says Parabola. Oh, I need to make a stone pickaxe already, just to mine through the roof here. Wow, this is an involved process. But let's go ahead and let's do that. Wooden pickaxe, straight into a stone pickaxe. And then we'll use the stone pickaxe, or rather, yes, we'll make a stone pickaxe right now. Easily done, as you can see. You just gotta jump up there, which I think I can do easily. There we go. Stone pickaxe. And then we'll use the stone pickaxe to get enough stone to make... Oh wait, that's a staircase, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. We use the stone pickaxe to make a stone axe. And there we go. We'll use the stone axe to get in there. This is one of those weird starts to a world, which just makes me love it. I like Minecraft as a game so much, but I also love just messing with some of the fundamentals of it in a way that I probably shouldn't, but here we are regardless. So, KitKat, how are you? Says, oh, who did say that? Nutter. Thank you for asking. Also, wow, diamond armor. See, you know, internet, it's real easy to beat Minecraft if you know what you're doing. And I definitely did know there was diamond armor in here when I went for it. So I've gone from, I've done the classic pipeline of, you know, wooden pickaxe into stone pickaxe into stone axe into diamond armor. And I'm feeling pretty good about what we might find in this chest, actually. Oh, that's a trim. So we can make a slightly prettier set of armor, and we could enchant it with protection later. And even get some melons going. I don't think I do want some melons going, but still, fireworks will be useful later, right? So with that said, that was a good start, I think it's fair to say. Instructions unclear, I think I need a part 2. Yeah, quite a few people have been asking for a part 2 on how to chop wood, and I do understand the need for that. So don't worry, at some point in the future, that might just be happening. So now we can make some more dark oak fences if we want to. Or we could go to anywhere but here. Or we could get a totem of undying, I guess. You know, how about, what I'm going to do right now, chat, I'm going to prove my commitment to not having a totem of undying, even though it's hard difficulty. So, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to, you know, actually, yeah, let's go ahead and let's find ourselves a totem of undying. Should be easy enough to do. Ooh, an iron axe. That's a nice upgrade. I think there's a guy running towards me. Oh, there's a guy behind me. Never mind. GG internet. Why is there a note block sound that plays when you die? Also, why did I spawn up here this time? Anyway, that was great. We did wonderfully. Really enjoyed that one. But if I want to actually succeed, do you see the amount of damage, by the way, that guy dealt to me, even with a diamond piece of armor on? It's wait, what? Also, why is it playing note block sounds again? GG stream over. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Well, we'll be attempting this same challenge again. Okay, there's an Ooga Booga man behind me this time, and so we just have to survive him. This is the Iron Axe. I'm going to use the Efficiency Fortune Axe to kill this man. And then, oh, I'm going to survive this. I'm going to survive this, internet. You might be... No, I'm not. Is that... This has been one of the most confusing bugs for a while. Like, everyone can hear that note block sound, right? Okay, anyway, we're going to go in here and we're going to survive this time. Okay, this is going good. Everyone's took out definitely so many note blocks. Okay, so let's try that one again, huh? Let's try that one. Let's pretend none of that just happened. And oh wow, did you see anything that just happened there? I didn't see anything. Oh, is this welcome back? Hello, I'm ibxtoycat, and welcome to the start of a brand new live stream. Okay, mansion, endless challenge. See, it's fun. And then we're gonna put this right in there, and then we're gonna look. It's all gonna happen this way. Easiest start, mansion, says Josh Jones. It's the only way to chop wood. I watched the tutorial and everything. If you don't have a mansion, how are you meant to chop wood? Okay, so hello, I'm ibxtoycat, and I am going to do a great job with this woodland mansion because I have learned the ways to make this better. Also, did the world lag on load up there, and is it still lagging for you right now? Because there's like, it's hard for me to be sure like what it looks like for an end viewer sometimes. So if you could assist me by giving me your best answers, I would appreciate it. Or give me your worst answers. Let's be honest, it's the internet. You have the ability to be whoever you want to be, and that includes being an infuriating person. And if you don't believe that that's true, believe me, just spend a little bit of time here and you'll realize. So we'll do the classic pipeline again. Wooden pickaxe, right into a stone one, right into a stone axe. Although I don't see as much stone this time, so might be a little bit harder to actually get that down. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to start building upwards already. That's fine, I can do it. And there we go. That is the stone axe created. And then we use this axe with just a few other blocks, and we are in. Well, see, it's actually a lot faster and more efficient the second time too. So it's the exact same chest. We have the 4 iron again, and the gunpowder and the string, but the book is different. So this is now a way worse book. So I have suffered for my sins in the form of a worse book, but we get a second one here, which has power and fire aspect. So looking forward to using that. Also, oh well, hello everyone, says Ryan does stuff. Good to see you. Hello. Hello Ryan, I am ibxtoycat, and welcome back to the internet. So the very first thing you've got to do in any run, and this is a well-known fact, right? This is true. This is something you can fact check. But the first thing you have to do is get a totem of undying. Because if you don't have a totem of undying, okay, I'm getting away from this man. If you don't have a totem of undying, then are you really a fit individual able to survive in this world? Some would say no. Many might say no, in fact. And so let's go back in there. Oh, there's a guy there and a guy there. I'm gonna get this guy to attack me first. Okay, no I won't. No, I won't. I regret this. I regret it all. Okay, so now we're gonna run away from all of this and do a classic nerd pole technique of stacking up 3 blocks and hoping that we can attack them while they can't attack me. As you can see, things are going pretty well. My diamond armor is definitely helping me in this situation because I'm just trying to find a totem. And I don't even want the totem. This is the worst bit, chat. I'm just trying to prove a point. But sometimes proving a point is expensive. This is a lesson you'll learn at some point, and I am learning it right now. Proving any point can be expensive, but proving a point about not dying is perhaps the most so. So we're just gonna walk through here carefully, and as soon as we find a person, oh, that was an Ooga Booga man. As soon as we find a person, we're gonna attack him, make sure he stays back there in the place where it is safe, and boom, he is dead. Okay, I was looking He must be nearby because he did the attack, right? Do you see him anywhere? I don't see him. I heard him, but I don't see him. Which is, you know, an important part of the process, I would argue. But yeah, let's go for this. Just another kill. Make sure we don't overspam the... Hiding from your problems, always a great idea. Why don't you make a sword? It's not like Java. It's pure laziness. That is 100% of my explanation. Oh, okay. That is a 9.5 damage hit right there. Which on Bedrock might as well be a full damage hit, based on how it destroys you. But I'm just here, coming in, you know, for a little side job. Because there he is, I see him. Okay, so while he's not looking, or while he is, he doesn't know me. We just go in and we get this Totem of Undying. And then here's what we're gonna do with this Totem of Undying, chat. Because here's the deal, I now have the ability to avoid death whenever I want. However, okay, we're good. However, I think that this is kind of silly in the end. And so, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do something bold. So, something unthinkable, chat. I'm gonna take this Totem of Undying, and I'm gonna do what you probably aren't meant to do with it. I'm gonna deliberately activate it. I'm just kidding. That actually is a pretty good way to, like, get a bunch of health. If you have a couple of totems early game, and you don't have any food, it's a good alternative. It's, you know, like, make sure you heal up nice and early. But yeah, all I'll do with it is throw it in a... It has to be some permanent way to destroy it. So that's a ruined portal over there. I think that seems like a good enough place to take this. What does it mean it has no end? You went all the way to end no version, load all the chunks, so there's nothing. It means the world generation is really messed up on this seed, leading to no end island. The towers still generate, and the dragon still generates, but there's nothing around it. Okay, here we go. So, as you all know, when you throw a totem on lava, or on magma, nothing happens. But we can all imagine that this is lava for a second and go, oh no! Oh wow, that was weird. Oh no, it's going away! Oh no, my totem! And then we can, I don't know, find some actual lava around here somewhere. I'm sure it exists. No, with this one, you usually aren't gonna find it. So, I need to quickly find some lava, and I need to make this a very dramatic thing. Okay, let's do it. Let's put the totem in a chest, grab some obsidian, and also thank you, Alex Jade. What is up? Second ever Toycat tax. Also, this is perfect timing to provide entertainment with while I study for finals. I don't understand. Okay, the American concept of finals is confusing to me in lots of ways. Like, you know, they seem to be multiple times a year, which would suggest they're not in fact finals, right? You know, if something is a final, you have it once. If you have lots of finals, then all of the finals before the first final are not final. But also give it to a fox as can be. I like that idea a lot, actually. But I want to be a bit more dramatic about it, and so that is my intention. We're gonna get rid of it while also making sure we go to the Nether, because if I have 2 obsidian right now, then that means I'm 2 obsidian short of making an Nether portal, which seems pretty good. But yeah, you know, it's not really a final though, is it? Also, if it's in January, also 1 final per semester kind of makes sense as a stellar hyper. You know, 1 final per semester it sounds logical when you say it that way for sure. But then it's like, well, you know, it's still not a final then, right? It's an end of semester exam. You know, maybe final is a commonly used word for it, but it's definitely not a finale. You know, it seems pretty chill if it's like, oh, you messed up. Don't worry. The end of the second half of this year, it's got you covered. It doesn't seem like anything to stress for, in my opinion. But that is just my opinion. Take this advice with a legal grain of salt. And also, look at this cute rabbit. You ever seen the one with the white butt? I feel like they're usually just grey. But this one's grey and white. Interesting. Am I crazy for not having seen this one before, chat? Either way, I need some food, so... You know, don't have many more. And I've got a rabbit hide, which I'll craft a bundle out of one day. One long day from now. Well, we change classes at semester sometimes. Actually, that is interesting to me. Also, it's really interesting that you use semesters. In the UK, we go trimester. We don't call them trimesters, but we go for also more rabbit hide. Perfect. I can now make almost a full piece of leather. Like I'm almost there, internet. Almost there. But yeah, we go by, we use free, what are they called? Like, there's terms in the UK. And there's nothing at the end of each term that really delimitates it. It's just like, yeah, well, the term's over. You finished learning that stuff. Now you're gonna start learning other stuff. And I don't have any data to back up if that's better or worse. But it's what I'm used to, and therefore I'm gonna pretend that it's better. Because that's what we all do. Ultimately, at some point. Or quarters. Yeah, I feel like also thanks for the advice, Toycat. I will not study for my finals. Thank you. You know, I'm trying to make a positive difference in the world. And this is my first step on how. So yeah, we're gonna make some food real quick. It is a crucially important thing to do in Minecraft because nobody wants to starve. I was just watching a movie about some people who starve. It's hot on Netflix, I hear, The People of the Snow. And you know, I'm now horrified at the idea that it's now just built into me, like after watching that movie. If you don't know, a bunch of people trapped in the Andes Mountains for about 70 days, and people just assumed they were dead after 8. And they saw planes flying over them, but the planes couldn't see them. Very horrifying, like, you know, to imagine, I guess you would say. But the interesting thing that I took from it is like, yep, at some point in my life, I'm gonna have to eat human flesh. I don't want to. It's gonna be real terrible for me. But I've mentally made peace of that fact after watching the movie. Like, I'm gonna be stranded somewhere where the only choice is to eat the first one of us who dies. It's happened in enough pieces of media and enough historical tales. And that's the people who talk about it. No one wants to talk about cannibalism, right? No one's ever excited to be like, hey guys, what's going on? Just had to eat my best friend because it was the only choice for survival. It's not an exciting thing to talk about, in my humble opinion. Also, it sounds like an interesting movie. Yeah, it's in Spanish though, so this is the weird thing about like modern day content is like there's so much of it in different languages that might appeal to you, but like on the other hand it's like that, but you'd have to listen to it in another language, and you know I feel like it removes so much from a piece of media when you can't listen to it in the language that you're native to. But I say that yeah, at the same time we got people here. Literally Dash is saying that you are listening to this in a non-native language. You know, this should ruin the experience for you, is what I'm saying. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and find some lava. Or some sand to make some TNT. Because I want to go blow up that chest, and then we're gonna go to the Nether by finding 2 pieces of lava. So I've got 4 iron here, which is enough for 1 bucket. If I can just find 1 more bucket of lava. Oh, in fact, there's an easy way to get more iron, right? There's a very widely known about way. Let's go through that right now, if I can find the golem. He's got to be hanging around here somewhere, right? Who would you eat first if only food were human flesh? Okay, chat. Who's volunteering to be eaten first if we're all trapped on a plane in the Andes? Also, Dr. Bugs, will you friend me on Minecraft? I don't... Is Minecraft Friends a concept? I guess if you're a friend on Xbox, you're a friend on Minecraft. To me, it's a weird concept. I didn't know that was a thing by itself. It's been forever since the 360 days when I was like very familiar on people adding each other. I used to like the system they had on the Xbox One. You might still have it. You can add me as a friend and you'll see updates from me. But I don't have to have 10,000 people as my friends. Hypothetically. I actually don't know how many friends I have on Xbox. It's a weird number. Do you want to see, internet? Oh, you can't see. Oh, well, I'll find out for you. I have on Xbox 62,000 people who are friends of me. So without having 62,000 friends. Yeah, but by the way, just to clarify, don't have 62,000 friends in the real world. Don't have 62 friends in the real world. Don't have 6.2 friends in the real world. But you know, actually, it's a funny thing. I'm one of my like not resolutions, but one of my like goals. That's like one of my hardest goals to achieve myself is like trying to be slightly more social and have more friends. It's something I've been doing over the last like, I don't know, like 5 years. Just like, I don't know, be the social glue, I guess, that holds people together. Because I think for enough people, it's already hard enough to like hang out without having to consider like, oh, how are we going to hang out? And when are we going to hang out? And at what interval? And how will we meet new people? Because we don't just want it to be the same people all the time. People have like a lot of criteria, but also they have no idea how to fill those criteria. I feel like being that person is something I'm trying my best to do. And so I would say I might have 6.2 friends now. I think I'm working my way up there. By the way, 3 people volunteered in chat to be eaten by you. Thank you. You know, a whole 0.2 friends. That's too much. How can you have 0.2 friends? Okay, I'm going to tell you 10 ways you can have 0.2 friends, Dasher. Way number 1, if you have a friend that has lost everything in his body besides his neck, his head, and the top of their torso. Way number 2, if you have a friend that you're only, you know, you're not that close with, you're not all the way friends, but you're definitely partial friends. That is option number 2. Way number 3 is if you had a friend, but you don't really anymore. Maybe he's since passed away, but he's still your friend, but you're definitely not his friend, so it's like a partial friendship. Way number 4, that person at the bank who you think about in your head every day, parasocially, you're friends with them. They're not friends of you, but, you know, that's not, it's not a full friendship, but it's definitely 0.2 of a friendship. You know, way number 5 is if you have a friend who is a full friend, but they're 20% as old as you. You know, like, you're not really friends on the same level, are you? It'd be unfair to say that. And so, also I've got a second crafting table here now. Very handy. So we'll make 2 buckets. Everyone knows 2 buckets are better than 1. And then we're also going to make a TNT. Once I have the TNT, all my other problems go away. So then we're going to replace the TNT with this. And I'm going to break this. Grab it. I'll grab water with these just for now. But I'm going to later replace it with lava. Because I need to go find that lava, actually. I bet there's a ton around here somewhere. In fact, wait, I've always wanted to do the bedrock version of that Java trick where you go into an underwater ravine that's filled with obsidian and you get lava from there. I've always wanted to do it, so this could be my opportunity. This could be it. Toycat is my 0.2 friend. Which one of those am I, Dasher? Am I 4 years old? Am I gonna lose all my limbs? Chat, who wants to be my 0.2 friends in one of those 5 ways? Underwater ravines are different after 1.18, sadly. Is it a... Oh, that's why... Oh, it's... I was wondering why I haven't seen those in forever. Like, it's such an iconic thing to be going through the water in a boat and have, like, you know, magma drag you down into a deep ravine. That does explain so much about why I don't see those. Thank you, KMB, for being my memory when my memory fails me. Which is, you know, like me being 0.2 of a person right here. Yeah, if they were 20% older, wouldn't they be your 0.8 friend? Yeah, if they're 20%, wait, if they're 80% older than you, you know, I don't know the maths. I can't work it out. Would you sell your YouTube channel for 6 million, says Dagman? If it came with the condition that I could advertise where my new channel would be, yeah, probably. Oh, one of the channels I used to watch did this recently, actually. Hey, boom, beep, beep, blue, beep, doop, doo 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 doo. Thank you, Tracy Coletta. Can I just say, buying YouTube channels, really appreciate the 10 gifted memberships, by the way. Fun support of the channel. Okay, so we're just looking for lava right now, by the way. That's, I kind of want to find a fox, and, so I can give it the totem undying. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. Should we go ahead and do it, actually? Okay, yeah, I'll go find a totem. I'll go find a fox for the totem undying while looking for lava, because it seems like a nice 2-in-1 activity. So how do the gift things work, says Crescent? If you're in chat and someone gives memberships, you randomly have a chance of getting one. It's an automatically bought and then cancelled membership. So you get 1 month of the benefits, which include the green name, the access to emojis, like the desert well. Everyone loves the desert well. But also Big Salmon and all the other various ones. You get the badge next to your name, and you get access to the member-only videos. And in recent years, those member-only videos are very, very... I feel like the catalog has been slowly expanding. Something you might appreciate. Okay, so... I'm now going to grab my totem undying. Also, I'm just going to grab this gold. I'm just going to go for it. You know, I think it's important at this point. There we go. And we're going to take this totem to a place where it's important for it to be. And we're going to do so using this slot right here. Oh, no, not using this slot. I specifically don't want to use that slot. I have a counterpoint to the whole Mojang lazy argument. Mojang does too much work on each feature. That's an interesting... I would say that is a really interesting counterpoint. I would, I kind of like it. It's got a nice, like, pneumatic to it is what I want to say. You know what can be... Oh, wait, I found lava, I think. I don't have any proof. Okay, I don't have any lava either. So I'm now going to go to the tiger, and I'm gonna find some stuff there. You know what can be... You know your Minecraft stuff? Do you want to... I don't have anyone who writes for the channel right now. Do you wanna give it a shot sometime though? I think it'd be a lot of fun. I feel like one of the things that I like pride myself on, but like it's really hard to do accurately and right, is like being able to reference the right Minecraft facts for the right time and all that noise. It's something that like it gets harder and harder as the game gets older. You know, hit me up if you think that's a cool idea. One of the things I'm trying to do as part of the new year, I've had thoughts on making them before, but never really had the determination to make one. You know, it sounds to me like you should hit me up if we're friends on Discord. If we're not friends on Discord, let's make it work. I don't. You know, maybe not Discord, maybe a real form of. Yeah, we'll work it out. Have your people reach out to my people. It's my favorite thing to say from like early YouTube. But I feel like nowadays, like, some YouTubers do get to the point where they have such large staffs that actually has a bit of proof. That has a bit of, like, reality to it. Damn, Toycat videos written by Canby. Yeah, I think, one of the things I don't think I can ever completely do is, like, say, yeah, I will just let someone write the words in my mouth. I don't think that's, like, comfortable to me. But I think, like, having, like, research and stuff be backed up so that I can make a point better and more eloquently is something I want to do more of. Because people really like the deep dives, but the reality is I can do like a deep dive a month if I'm putting like, you know, a couple hours a day in basically every day. And so being able to like streamline some of that might be handy. I've already chucked the totem. No, I have a fun idea to chuck the totem. Xavier, you know, you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this. So rather than using this totem for its intended purpose, I want to show my anti-totem attitude right now. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take it all the way out to a lovely place. I'm going to show the fox what it's worth. Also, I was just going to say, I don't think you'd stick to a script. Talking points would work, though. Yeah, exactly. So if you're curious as to what I actually do, that's what I do even for my like most research videos. I've tried scripting myself fully before, but it just doesn't work. I don't enjoy it. It's not my style. Also, Toycat, if you have Streamlabs, is it telling you that you missed frames in performance? Oh, it would. Yeah, let's find out. I have 0 dropped frames. Yeah, okay, awesome. Thank you. Is it missing things for you? Toycat ranks 5 SpongeBob episodes written by ChatGPT. Should we do ChatGPT writes a Toycat video real quick? Should we find out why it is that I don't do that? You know, I am playing Minecraft right now. I have a very important goal, but we all know that we love to be distracted, right? I mean, how better to achieve an important goal than to precisely not do that? Okay, you wanna just quickly, just take a second? Okay, let's do it, internet. Let's just, I'm gonna hang out here where it's very safe. Outside of that zombie noise, there's nothing wrong here. Oh, outside of that zombie too. He's probably not gonna, okay, you know what, we might have to kill him. Outside of that zombie, though. Okay, he's fine. He's fine. Okay. So let's go to ChatGPT. And let's get it to write a Toycat video about why Mojang is actually a little too... Why Mojang isn't lazy, but they're actually too unlazy. So, should we just roll with this? It's been a while since I've done it. Okay, oh, my Stream Deck isn't working. Okay, so we'll just, I think if I do this, yeah, there we go. Okay, so write an ibxtoycat video. Write an ibxtoycat video script for why Mojang are actually working too hard. Let's see how this goes. Opening scene. ibxtoycat sing in front of his recording setup. You gotta admit they nailed that. Oh, okay, I think I'm dying again. Nope, we're fine. Even got one of these. So, ibxtoycat, think about it. Every update requires thorough testing, bug fixing, and ensuring compatibility with various platforms. The rapid pace of releases means that developers might not get enough time to breathe. Let alone address various... You know, they don't have time to breathe, internet. Think about what you're doing to them when you ask them for more. Thoughtfully. Secondly, Minecraft's popularity is a double-edged sword. The game has a massive player base, and the community is always hungry for more. This constant demand for new features, mobs, and blocks means Mojang has to keep the creative juices flowing non-stop. Cut to clips of players' demands. ibxtoycat. Now, it's fantastic that Mojang listens to its players, but meeting these expectations can be exhausting. The pressure to outdo previous updates and come up with innovative ideas must be overwhelming for the development team. Thirdly, let's talk about burnout. We all know burnout is a real issue in any industry, and game development is no exception. The relentless pace of updates might lead to burnout among Mojang's top talented developers. Statistics on game development burnout. It's crucial to okay, you know, we got this. What are your thoughts on Mojang's development pace? Do you think they're working hard, or is that just a part of delivering the Minecraft experience we all love? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Minecraft content. Until next time, happy crafting. End screen with subscription link and previous video thumbnails. It's pretty good otherwise, right? It's not that far off. Okay, I was here. I came here. Yeah, you know, if you ever ask for more features, just know that Mojang literally can't breathe right now. They do not have that ability. It's true. You ever get so busy that you just forget to breathe? I'm so stressed by what's happening right now. I genuinely don't know if I have oxygen in my brain. I might be starving to death right now. But yeah, no, you could totally clip this audio, put some background gameplay, and publish a video. I think it's probably long enough to make a short out of. Oh, okay. If you just like the research and the you know, that side of things, we'll work it out. I'll have my people speak to your people. I don't know who that is on both sides, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Okay, for now though, kill a cow. Easily done. Look at that, by the way. I've now got enough rabbit leather. No, I don't. Thought I had enough to combine with it and make something new. So where are the foxes at? I came here for foxes, and I am so far disappointed. We'll make a little bridge across. This is a scary ravine, by the way. A little bridge across. One that will go very well, I'm sure. And then we're going to find a fox. Okay, I really want to make sure... Like, I want to make absolute certain that this totem is gone, right, chat? So here is my 10-point bullet point plan on how I'm going to do precisely that. So step one is to find a fox. These are very easy to get a hold of. They spawn in the taiga biome, and they're everywhere if you just believe in yourself and look for them. There's also sweet berries here. I feel obliged to grab these, even though I never actually want to use them for anything. Chantal, we'll talk to Chantal. Isn't YouTube trying to stop AI-generated content? See, I think YouTube is in a bit of a pickle with that, actually. Like, have you seen how many AI-generated movie recaps have hundreds of thousands of views on shorts? YouTube spent so much time pushing shorts, they didn't even realize what they were pushing on shorts. And so, I think it's a classic problem of saying, instead of letting the users decide, we're going to have, you know, like some algorithm decide, some bot decide, is that it's getting harder and harder to tell human content from AI content. That's why, you know, Power World came out yesterday, and it is genuinely, like, I think a smart person genuinely can't tell you, are the mobs in that game like AI generated, or were they made by a human? Were the mobs in that game a copy of something else, or were they made, you know, like purely from scratch? There's a lot of like genuine artistic questions coming up, which if you're an artist, like really sucks. Oh, there we go, we found one. Okay, so I'm gonna be very careful about this, internet. We all know the foxes don't like it. I hate that about leaves, by the way. It's happened to me so many times, and it's gonna continue to happen to me so many more times. But that's fine. Okay, so we're just gonna get over that. in the most subtle way possible. Okay, don't question how this is subtle. And we're gonna... I think if I go above the fox, I might be able to stay off his radar, maybe. That's my plan, at least. We'll see if it works. Okay, so is the fox still there? I hope he's still there. There he is. The fox is... Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak towards the fox, and I'm going to throw a totem at him. And then... Okay, that didn't work how I was intending it to. Has he put it in his mouth? Yeah, he has. No, he hasn't. Okay, and then what we're going to do, just to be, like, extra sure that the totem is gone, is we'll just put that there. And we'll just make sure... There we go. No more totem when dying. Problem solved. Okay, so now we can head back over and work on getting this lava sorted. I feel like waterlogging should be a shift right click. Yeah, I totally agree with that. There shouldn't be two ways to do this. Having two ways to do the same thing is like potentially questionable. But having one way to do two different things is the worst. It's one of the problems I have with Minecraft Java's right clicking. Okay, so now we don't have the totem anymore, and now you know this is real hard mode internet. There's no getting my way out of this. The fox should have used the totem, says Zotel. Yeah, I did give the fox a solution to that problem. He chose not to use it. That's not my problem. That's kind of his problem. Okay, so now we're going to ban toycat from his own stream. Okay, now we're gonna get out here. Oh, fun! I didn't realize just how much of powdered snow you could destroy with just water alone. Oh, this is incredible. This is a game changer. This is. Wow, yeah, this is the feature I wish we knew about before. You ever going into a mountain and you need to destroy your way through it? Try powdered snow, apparently. It's very loud in here, though. I'd like that to see. Like, I'm just trying to pick up the water, none of the powdered snow. Same problem as before, by the way. Like, there's the same thing to do two different functions, and so it's very hard to get out of the place sometimes. But let's just jump around until we're out of the place, and once we've done that, we go through this ravine again. You know what? I'll get out of it one day. Well, we didn't know you could clear powdered snow like that, right? It's handy. This is life-saving information. Someone that's watching this right now is going to have their Minecraft life saved. I think all the dead horses that could have been saved. You know, it's you know, can you save a? Let's not think about it too hard. Also, good to see you, Jeff Shannon. You know, another long-term Toycat subscriber who shares your name, another Jeff of the world, had a really good guess about basically everything prior to this stream, and so I've decided they're a clairvoyant, and so you know, Jeff, just by having the same name as both him and legendary Jeff the Horse, I'm pretty impressed. Are you trapped in a snowy mountain? How's your hunger? You know, internet, I was trapped in there for a while. I was starting to think about which of you in chat I would eat first. I'll let you know right now. Yeah, with that said, let's now bounce back this way. And I think finding lava will be best done underground, by the way. Like, there's a stronghold below the village. We'll just use that as our source of lava if it comes to it. Also, this is one of my favorite Bedrock exclusives. Doesn't this look like a fallen tree, chat? Doesn't it look so much like one? I find it hard to believe that there was ever anything else there. Should have eaten the fox. You know, I do think that's probably what you start to think. Like, the worst bit about if you're trapped in nature without food is you start to think, man, there was so much food around me all of the time. I should have eaten more of it there. I think this is why it's like a well-studied phenomenon that if you grow up poor, you eat more. Because when you're presented with food, you don't think, oh, here is another choice for food. You think, oh yeah, here is all the food I could have. Don't know when a lot of this is coming around again. I think some people take it the other way and they get like food hoardery forever, like they never eat food. Because you know the phrase, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Am I walking the wrong way, by the way? No, this is right. We're here. And back in the Sane Lands. I think this is where I want it to be. I don't see the village though. And my coordinates have been going up and up and up. Okay, so this is definitely not the same place. Oh, no, it is. There's the cherry grove. Animals are made of food, says 02. Yeah, it's a, It's one of the sad things that happens when an expedition fails is like people are like, yeah, gotta start eating horses now. Gotta start, you know, like the things you have to do rapidly gets worse and worse. Is this the same village from before? I don't think it is. I think I have made a dark mistake. It could also be the mountain's nose. If the gods didn't want us to eat animals, they wouldn't have made them delicious. I think we really struggle to make them delicious though, right? Also, yeah, this is not the same village. But there is lava here, so I mean, that's a problem solved. It's not the same problem I was trying to solve. Also, is the stream lagging for you, internet? I'd love to hear if it is. There is something I am doing that is slightly different. But yeah, we'll see if that's part of it. Okay, so let's... It's intriguing to learn that I can't do this way, but useful to know that we just got to turn it down, act like it's Minecraft console out here. Is everything fine now, internet? Just the game. You think the game's lagging? It looks great for me. Lag seems to happen when you load new chunks. Oh, yeah, I remember this issue. It's happened before. So what this means is it's going to be really, really bad when I switch dimensions. So just a pre-warning right now. But outside of that, everything should be good. So I'm going to waterlog this cobweb. Oh, 4 obsidian. Okay, so I've now got a full set of armor that I've obtained fully from chests. I'm feeling good about that.
The stream isn't lagging. Toycat is yes.
Hey, thank you, David Solomana. You know, I trust the person paying their Toycat tax more than the person who's not on this one. I'm going to put this book away, by the way. I don't think it's going to be very valuable. I'm going to put the Nevrac away and the flowers away. And then we're going to go up to that mountain and light up that ruin portal. It just seems like it's a good idea. I'm going to sleep in this village first, though, obviously. It's always important to sleep when you can. And then I'm going to work out how to make it home later, because that also seems important. But for now, kill the skeleton. Okay, okay. This is not good. Okay, this is very not good. We're going to run around him. It's a good thing I brought a bed with me. Oh, wow, did you see that? I just sprinted while eating. Do I have an enchantment for that? That'd be a cool enchantment, huh? Okay, so there's my bed. Let's just place this down in a random place and we'll be great. Also, they should add mobs flying with the Elytra which attack you, but the Elytra is always enchanted with a curse of vanishing. They could just do what they do with, like, skeletons and say, yeah, sure, the enemy has it, but that doesn't mean you can have it. Ridiculous of you to think that they could. Yeah, the apple's a bug where you don't get slowed down while eating it. It's fixed in the next update. That's a cool bug. That's a bug that makes me want to use apples. I mean, I do have to say, any apples in here? I bet there's some apples hanging around here somewhere, right? Okay, not in here either. Oh, is this really the worst village? Oh, yeah, it's got like 5 houses. No apples in this whole place? That sucks. I wanted to eat and sprint. That genuinely seems like that'd be a lifesaver on Bedrock. I feel like, oh, that's a witch. That's a witch. Let's get away from that. Oh, cool village. Wow. I'm glad I took a wrong turn because I got to explore this part of the world. Look at this village, internet. It goes from up there, down there, and there's a witch following me. So let's not spend too much time dwelling on this. It's nice. There's so many hay bales here. Okay, so now I'm going to... Ooh, yeah, I'm going to run out of space to run soon. We're going to bridge across this. Hope the witch still isn't following me. Is the witch following me? Yes, she is. She is. Where is this determination from witches when it's super flat and I desperately just need a witch to hang out somewhere? It never happens. That's the answer. Witches will only follow you when they know it's inconvenient. Anyway, with that said, there was an apple in the blacksmith chest. I remember because you went over it. Whoopsie. In the next update, you can finally eat suspicious stew at full hunger. Oh, that's fun. That's an interesting type of, like, that's the type of thing you have to think about as a developer. And you'd say, yeah, no one actually wants that. But then a lot of people would say, no, we really, really want that. And so it's like, fine, you can have the weird feature. Good rule of thumb, if the house has terracotta, it is, and it's not savannah, don't bother. It's a good rule of thumb, Ryan. Thank you for sharing it. You know, how about some rules of fist next time, though, right? Or rules of whatever parts of the hand do we care about? I'd like a rule of... See, isn't that interesting that water isn't destroying much here. Oh, it destroys when it flows somewhere, but not when it... Oh, that makes sense that it only destroys when it's about to flow. So if we put it like there, then it won't help me. And I'm going to pick up some... Oh, there we go. Oh, let me out of this. Okay, chat, I'm freezing cold and I'm trapped in the snow again. You know, we're going to have to start rationing out who starts eating Timmy first. Okay, here's a rule of finger. Toycat is yes. Yeah, I feel like the thumb is the most useful, you know, finger on the hand. But it's not the smartest finger. If I was going to get a rule of a given finger, I think I want a rule of the index. I don't want a rule of pinky, you know? Rule of pinky means like it's fancy for no good reason. Like, ooh, in rule of pinky says that you actually you shouldn't call people offensive slurs on the first date. Like, you know, it's useful, but it's not really a good rule, right? Like, I don't need to hear that. Whereas a rule of finger, a rule of index could be like, yeah, did you know that generally speaking, ancient cities are found under mountains? That's a much more useful rule for my life. Anyway, so let's grab a flint and steel. Let's put away the terracotta and the rabbit leather and the gold nuggets and maybe take out this. Yeah, it seems like a good idea too. I'm gonna do this with my inventory. And I'm now ready to go, I guess. Yeah, I think I should take a gold helmet. Maybe the gold leggings are better, actually. Yeah, the gold leggings are better than the gold helmet. So let's unequip the leggings. Put these on. And then store these in this chest for later. And now let's go to the nether. So this is a nice, easy nether, I do believe. We just put some dirt there, some dirt there. Break the block in between. So yeah, we just have to break 2 and get 4 in there. Should be real easy. Play about your pinky then, says Xavier. Oh, look at this. Am I playing about my pinkies right now? Is it easier to play without your pinky on the keyboard and mouse? Wait, let me think about that. Oh, you need your pinky to shift, if you're most people. Also, good to see you, Ash. How's it going? You know, one of the things I think about all the time is, do you think Ash Ketchum, you know, the Pokemon guy, do you think his name was short for something? Or do you think his name was fully Ash? Do you think his parents named him after what happens when you burn something to a crisp? Always wondered. Going good, I fancy ice cream, love. Yeah, me too. I just got back from a trip where I was basically eating as much as I wanted. Which, you know, some people who, again, like, some people have this, like, lovely internal clock where it's like, oh yeah, just eat as much as you want and everything works out. But I have this thing of when I eat as much as I want, I start getting horrifically fat and feeling real sick. Anyway, so who knows why that is? But the interesting thing about it is I'm currently having to balance out the excesses I recently had, and one of the okay, so we're now going to remove this and this, place a block here, and then we need to go higher, right? So we'll place a block there. And then, there we go. And now we can move lava from here to there. And then we can move lava from here to there. And now we just need to get one more piece of lava. And then we got a full portal, right? Yeah, I think I have created something. Okay, so now we'll lava that away. And I can go to the nether. Woo, nice. And now I'm going to use the nether to get me back to the overworld. Because if I can just trade for 4 obsidian, I can make a portal roughly where my my original base was. I don't know where it is, but I'm gonna. Also, I haven't got that. I became a beast and it crept up on me. You know, I do feel like that's a potential risk, right? Is I think everyone's happy to like go into things willingly. Like, yeah, you know, if something bad happens, something bad happens. But if everyone gives you bad advice and you follow the bad advice, you start to feel like, I think someone tricked me here. But that's how I feel sometimes, at least. Hi, Toycat. Just wanted to say I've been watching you since middle school and love your content. Just got out for college lecture, by the way. Okay, since you just got out for college lecture, let's get you right into one. Here is your Minecraft version of a college lecture. Rule number 1. When jumping into a new Minecraft world, don't yell, you know, this is a rule of Pinky. Don't yell racial slurs at people that you just get in there with. You don't know if they'll appreciate that. Usually they don't. Okay, rule number 2. Okay, there's a lot of food here, by the way. But the food is very angry at me. The food is very unnecessarily angry at me right now. Why is it so mad? Don't you realize that you're destined to be a hamburger? You can do it, buddy. Oh, there goes. Okay, so this is why I should make a sword, I guess. There we go. Food gotten. I'm going to secure my portal now because it's in a dangerous biome. No, I'm not. I'm going to run away. So I need to get a block. Also, I just put away my other axe. So we're going to go back to the overworld. And we're going to work things out from there. I'm going to put 2 dirt down over here and over here. And then I'm going to get some, I don't know what I'm going to get. A piece of wood. Use that. Hamburgers are beef, not pork. It blew my mind. Again, I know this is me being like an idiot child, but it blew my mind when I was age like 11 and I learned that burgers weren't made from chicken. I just assumed that all meat was chicken because when people are trying to say like, oh yeah, this is a meat, people usually say chicken. And so I was like, well, yeah, if you don't know the type of meat something is, it's probably chicken. But that is not how the real world works. And so, fun fact. Also, scratch that. Definitely halfling druid on second thought. You know what? I have no idea what that's in response to, but I'm glad to see. Also, ooh, it does get laggy. I don't get the chicken logic. Did you assume that? Would you assume without it that most like animal was beef? I do feel like maybe I'm wrong, but there was like a big health push, and the health push is to say that like, oh yeah, if you're gonna eat meat, chicken is healthy. So whenever there's something that's made of like generic meat, like I don't know, like turkey Twizzlers, it would say it's made from one of those white meats, which by the way, real offensive to have white meats, but you know, I've made my, anyway, problem to say here is, besides making jokes, is to say that yeah, like everything has to pretend that it's made from these meats, and so you know when, if you just assume that everything is making this same comment, then maybe that's where it comes from. Maybe that's ridiculous, though. Maybe I just made an assumption at one point entirely by myself, and I've got to defend it even though it's ridiculous. Who knows, internet? Who knows? Okay, so I've got a lot of good guys here. Come on, attack the hoglins, not me. Can you see the hoglin? Come on, piglins. You do see this guy, right? Are we? Okay, so this is the most passive batch of. Okay, there we go. Wait, why did they just take his pork? Did you know they did that, internet? Did you know that was a feature? I wish I knew that was a feature. Okay, so I'm gonna have to murder this guy real quick, but it's fine. Okay, and now we're going to do some trading. This is an abnormal number of piglins to have, so I'm just gonna take full advantage and trade while we've got them, while I've got their attention anyway, right? And it just saved me a lot of time. And I'll chop down some wood while we're at it, because you always need lots of choice. He got mugged. Oh my god, look how fast they're trading. Also, that's 2 obsidian, so I just need 2 more now. Okay, 2 more obsidian. Guys, you can do it. Between you all, I know you can. I know you have the access to the funds. Come on, I believe in you. Oh, crying. So much crying obsidian and nether brick and fire resistance potions. We'll come back and we'll deal with this in a second. I'm gonna break down this axe entirely now because I just, you know, it's 1 fewer inventory spot if I can get rid of it. Gonna make this into some stuff, and then I'm gonna see what we got. So we got ender pearls, which is nice. I'm gonna throw that on the ground. Oh, hello there, good buddy. I can't use lava right now because that will mess me up. So I'm instead going to run away, and I'm going to say. Okay, so now we're gonna go look at that from a distance. Do you see any obsidian in there, internet? I feel like I don't. Also, I feel like the hoglins and the piglins just do not care about each other. Run away, says Champion Gaming. You know what? Running away is... Also, it looks like the problem is actually finally starting to solve itself. Running away is a bad thing to do because then you teach them that what they're doing is right. Okay, so let's run in there and let's see, like... Yeah, this is just also. Come on, guys. You see him, right? You do see the giant hog that you're sitting next to. I hope you see him. Someone needs to get a vision test. I don't know which of you guys it is, But between you, you can hopefully work that out. Okay. So this is slightly more useful than a shovel. And now we'll go find something that's slightly more useful than my golden apple. Or we'll find something to be slightly more useful then. Okay, so this golden pickaxe is also slightly useful. 4 sand is only barely useful. 3 magma blocks, barely useful. Crimson roots, barely useful. And so now we can go in there and pick up fire charges and water bottles. No, I think we're good. I think we're very, very good. So I only have 8 obsidian. I need to go find 2 more. And I'm guessing I need to find it closer to world. Oh, look, they're dancing. Chat, we got the dance. It's so rare you get the dance. Wow, I can't believe I missed most of it. Ah, that's one of those incredibly rare features. I can't believe it just happened. We only saw the last fraction of a second of it. Okay, sad. Anyway, with that said, we are good to go find some more obsidian, I guess. So if I can't trade for it, I mean, I could. I'll just find a bastion, maybe. I'm gonna go find a ruined portal, maybe. Or I could, what, bring some lava? No, it's a bit messy trying to make obsidian in the nether. Have to say, not a good go-to solution. So there's more hoglins over here, but I want to go this way anyway. So let's just do it. I'm gonna pick up a crimson or a warped nilium anyway, just so I can avoid hoglins though. Also, toycat tax, using this live stream as my emotional support while I build a dresser for my room. It's an IKEA dresser, isn't it? I was talking about this just yesterday, how it seems like it should be a no stress activity. They have the simple booklet there for you. It seems like it should be so easy, and just something about the process makes you go, look, I know it's easy, but I'm still not able to do it. And you can't even be mad because it's all yourself to blame. It's the same reason I hated Subway for so long. Like, well, you like going to a buffet. If you have a bad experience, you kind of have yourself to blame. They sneakily remove themselves from the blame there. They're like, oh, if our furniture is not good, maybe you assembled it wrong. By the way, I have a very horribly assembled dresser sitting in my room. So pro tip, you do need to do it correctly. I'm guessing actually, if it is the IKEA one, you have to tighten way too tight and then keep on tightening, because if you don't go like over tight, it doesn't seem to work correctly. It's a big problem. It's a very big problem. So yeah, I could make a sword right now, get some Eye of Enders going, or I could use my Ender Pearls to get out of this biome. I'm not that far from the edge of it, I don't think. Oh, I think I looked at him. I think I looked at him. I did look at him. I did. It's fine. He doesn't know that I looked at him. I mean, he might. We're good though. I'll just eat a bit. We get very lost in IKEA. IKEA is just wooden Lego. You know what? Yeah, and Minecraft is just digital Lego, right? No, yeah, it's a lot more than wooden Lego. You ever go put some Lego pieces together and you're like, oh, make sure to find a connection piece 6. It looks like connection piece 5, but it's 0.2 millimeters longer, and it will ruin everything if you get it wrong. I guarantee you that hasn't happened to you before. I hope it hasn't, at least. If it has, my apologies. So yeah, we could get out of here real easily. Okay, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to get some twisted vines, because this is just really handy to have. Yeah, in fact, I've got a really fun idea for these. Let's grab as many as we can get our hands on right now. Just avoiding ghasts. Ghasts are basically no issue. If you don't let them become an issue, they won't become an issue. Oh yeah, this is a lot of angry ghasts. Let's just, you know, let's just be away from that for a second. And now let's think about how we're getting out of this. So if these guys ever get too bad for you, my biggest pro tip is you can just Ender Pearl out. It's always worth having as a backup plan. But today we don't need that backup plan. Oh, maybe I do actually. It's getting scary over here. It's getting real scary. Lag. Also, don't let it destroy your portal. Is it okay? So I don't notice the lag, so it must be something interesting. I guess this is useful to learn for the future if we want to do. Okay, so come on. There we go. He's dead. So, oh my god, the ghast sound. Sacrifice to the river, says Ryan. You know, we haven't made a sacrifice to a river recently. This could be responsible for our downfall. it's not impossible that really what we need to do is make more blood sacrifices to more bodies of water. But yeah, I think this is a weird one. Okay, that's a ghast. I see him. I forgot. I guess my portal was over in that biome, but I remember bridging across from there. I don't remember having to go across a big Neverbrack biome. Also, I haven't had problems putting together IKEA furniture, but I did grow up playing with Lego. Oh, I grew up with both Lego and Connect sets. It was one of my favorite things. Like, you have a big box of Lego, and just you open it up, you start making weird things from it. It's surprisingly put together. Also, thank you, Dasher. -120. Oh, so the portal was a real long way away. Surprisingly. Okay, we're good. We're good. Also, you gotta feed a villager to an Elder Guardian. That sounds like a fun challenge, actually. Like, how many mobs can you get to kill other mobs? Seems like you'd actually have a lot of fun doing it. Because getting a villager to an Elder Guardian, like, okay, you could do that. How would you get him to kill him, though, for example? Also, yeah, this is where I last left off. I'm gonna get my... Okay, so this... it's working. I'm gonna now place another one here. Get him to stay away. And I'm gonna jump over. Place another couple blocks. And then jump over. And then here we go. Look at me, I am doing entirely free. So this was just a nice little experience to the Nether. But if I want to actually get anything of value, I have to go all the way back home. And I'm going to go down to the basement, to the Ender portal. And I'm going to make my second portal over there. And I'm going to use the Twisting Vines as my connection point. Okay, so hear me out here, right, chat? I'll use my Twisting Vines so that I can get down to the stronghold and then get up again just as easily. I think it'll be fun. Okay, so things are going dark quickly. Yeah, I think I used to love Connects way more than Lego, to be honest. Because with Lego, you build something that's like this tall. With Connects, I'd build something as tall as the room, and then it would fall down, and, you know, you get the joy of seeing something, you know, combust to pieces. We definitely all enjoy that. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my spawn. I believe it's close to 0-0, but Dasher is the queen of coordinates. She should have this. I believe we got this sorted, but we'll find out. How much glass do you need for 4 end crystals? 28. You'd need 28 actually. You had the maths perfectly there, and then 4 IF enders and 4 Ghasters. Polar bear, beware. Don't worry, if you can see the polar bear, he's not an issue. It's the invisible polar bears we have to worry about. Is there an ancient city beneath you? Says Jacqueline Clifford. Oh, I bet there's a good chance there is. I don't think an ancient city really helps you in the natural progression of Minecraft. That's the interesting problem they have. Is Minecraft can either add something to the game and it feels like OP, or they add something to the game and it feels not so valuable at all. Also, -400, 550 world spawn. See, Dasher delivered. Dasher always delivers. We're good. We got it. Dasher is Dassers, yes. That's high quality joke. I enjoy it. So speaking of high quality jokes, I've been having a good day. Thank you for asking. I think someone asked that about an hour ago, so I'm glad to finally respond. I kind of came to the conclusion recently that one of the things that I am behind on the curve for is really upping the quality on the videos as much as I can. I think my goal is to produce the best video that you can make in a, and still upload in a day, right? I used to think that was something that a lot of people really, got a lot of value out of. But I think with the modern ecosystem, maybe even partially because of AI videos and people needing to see human stuff first, I think having the daily part of that hurts with the quality part of that. And so a part of that means like, okay, how do I put, I can still try to get as close to daily as I can if I work, harder and have better ideas and better execution, all that stuff. But another part of it is like making sure that like I work with the best people possible. Also, steamed milk. I should, you're right. I should have got a latte just then when I burnt that cow alive and then milked it. It seems very confusing that I didn't get it. It seems incredibly confusing. Also, Cherry Grove. Yeah, I love a good cherry grove. There's nothing I can do with it right now, but I like that I have one. Yeah, it's so close to the... Yeah, look, this is how close I was. I just took like one wrong turn in the taiga and ended up going way the wrong way. But that's fine. We all make mistakes. But my mistake takes me across a lot of meadow. Cherry Grove is a good name for a band. You know, is it a good name for a band? That's debatable. Toycat, have you had Pilk before? No. What is Pilk? I regret asking this question, but I still would like to know the answer. So now we got our clerics, who we could trade with, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to dig straight down. Before digging straight down, it's always essential that you check yourself, because you don't want to wreck yourself. And so put the arrows away. You know, this can be my new chest. This is the Toycat base of operations. It's lovely. It's got a great decoration going on already, and just to help it out, make it feel a bit more like home, I'll break a piece of wood here. That's the easiest way, I think. I'll just break a piece of wood, and then okay, we got this. No. Okay, there we go. That's fine. That's enough. And then I'm gonna replace it with a piece of Nevrak. Where's the fire? Oh, okay. It's fine. It's fine. I subscribe to myself, you see. Actually, wait a minute. No, I don't. I can't subscribe to myself on this channel. Okay, well, the fire will put itself out. It won't be a problem. So, I don't have any Nilium, so I can't put down my warped fungus, and so I'm going to just put it in this chest instead. I'm going to store all of these unknown maps in one little corner, and both of these compasses right over there as well. Then in goes stuff like soul sand and blackstone. You know, these are nice blocks to have, but they're not essential blocks to have. And then once we've done that, we can put down our crafting table. I'll put it down over here so no one even knows that yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Toycat showing firsthand why we should be subscribed. I mean, it's an important lesson you only learn one way. Let me tell you that. So Nevrak can also go in here, and so too can like rabbit leather and raw rabbit. You know, this is all. Actually, let's go ahead and let's make ourselves a furnace. We have the resources. We have the ability. Let's make the thing itself. So this is a furnace, and inside of it can go all my meat. Lovely. 1% of house fires happen to those who subscribe to Toycat. That would be, you know, it's greater than 99% happen to people who don't. Because if 1% of house fires did happen to Toycat subscribers, then you wouldn't want to watch the channel. By the way, do you like my glass today? It's a lobster bisque bottle. Is it bisque? It's definitely bisque, right? Or is it bisque? Probably bisque. So now we're gonna go down underground, and I think we could use. Yeah, I think we'll just go from the. Usually I go from the center of a village, but if I want a bit more of a repeatable process, I think right here is a good spot. The game is basically begging me, set up a big hole down here, and you know, who am I to say no to a big hole? So let's do precisely that right now. I'm gonna grab a water bucket. No, I'm not. And I'm just gonna start digging, and I'm gonna do the classic 2-block technique. Pro tip: you don't actually have to be standing like perfectly on one of the blocks or not. You don't have to mine one at each time. You can do it more like this. But as long as you keep an eye on what you're doing, you'll do just great. Gonna get myself some water. Don't die. Gonna be extra careful. Bisque is the pronunciation of bisque. Nah, it's definitely... Bisque has to be the pronunciation of bisque, right? Also, global warming levels coming up every time Toycat streams. I mean, if you think about the way that CO2 works, I think a lot of people think very literally about the idea that, like, yep, every single time anyone does anything, the world gets worse. And so, as a result, when I stream every single time, water levels get, you know, 0.01 millimeters higher. Sorry about that. My bad. Apologies. Toycat, have you tried Sproke? It's 50% Sprite and 50% Coke. I want some Sproke. I've got some Pepsi here, and I've got an... Oh, wow, an emerald. Wow, that is actually fun. Okay, I'll tell you what, chat. So I've got myself some Pepsi here, and the budget version of Sproke would be Pepsi and... What's it called? Not Sierra Mist. Starry. So I can make some Stepsy. Some Starpsy. I'm gonna go make some Starpsy. So I'll be back. I'll be right back. So this is the... Apparently, I've never heard of Sierra Mist, but apparently it's the Pepsi version of Sprite. So I'm now going to put it in my Pepsi and potentially ruin it. I don't think you can see the colors on this correctly. Oh, I like it. Interesting. Oh! Okay. Interesting. So with that said, what is Starry and where can I get it? It says Xavier. Again, it's the replacement for Sierra Mist. I've never heard of Sierra Mist, though. The sacrificial Lamoa. What just happened there? Anyway, so let's now mine... Okay, this is always a fun achievement, the first time you get to do it. We're gonna mine an emerald. Fun. Yeah, it's I believe it's a USA exclusive. If you're... That might be your confusion. If it's not your confusion, then I don't know how to fix it. Ever tried Puranium? Is that Pepsi mixed with uranium? How much would you need to be super chatted to try Pilk? Is that Pepsi and milk? Oh, one of my earliest second channel videos is me trying Coke and milk, I think. Fun fact. Now you know. Man, I love a good food and beverage video. So sad, so I can't get either. I bet you can get them, I just don't think they're common at all. Nuka-Cola. Would love to drink some Nuka-Cola. See, I'm not actually sure if the stronghold is below this village. I'm like 20% sure that I'm thinking of the right village. But we could dig all the way down to bedrock and find nothing. At which point we'll just grab some diamonds, I guess. Yeah, you know, we could make something out of this, I guess, if it came to it. But for right now, sure does seem like we're coming a long way down. Not getting a lot out of it. So when a cooking video is coming back, I feel like a lot of the fun in the cooking videos was kind of that I didn't know what I was doing. Rabbits are so painfully dumb. I'm glad people like them though. Oh wow, look, we found ourselves somewhere. Let's see where somewhere is. Oh, it's a cave. This is nice. So I'm just gonna seal this off. Except on one side. Because this is what you do. This is how you stay safe. You make it so you have vision of what's about to come get you. And then we're going to continue digging down. Because there should be a stronghold down here somewhere. I feel like we would have seen it by now, though. Oh, wow. What have we found? Ooh, and a whole other cave. Just hiding below the first cave. But yeah, there's probably not going to be a stronghold. I'm going to make that bold prediction right now. And so, whoopsie, we sure did come a long way for nothing. And also, I don't think I have enough bones. I left my bones in the chest, in fact. So I definitely don't have enough bones to get up to the surface. So I'm now going to have to fill in one of my... Oh yeah, that's a mistake, huh? A seed without what, lol, says Coley Wobbles. There is no end on this seed. The seed is missing the end dimension. Like, the dragon is still there, and the towers are still there. But none of the main end land is. It's very, very strange. Okay, so I'm just going to stack my way out here. We're going to pretend none of this happened. Did you see anything happening in Snap? I didn't see anything happening. And in the morning will be great. Also, oh, that is silly. Maybe the stronghold is missing too, says Alex C. You know, it's not impossible. Yeah, that's whoopsie. Useful to know. What is the seas, says James McCulloch. It's come up a couple of times this video, but check out my video, The End of Minecraft Seeds. Do you want me to go link it real quick? You know, it's good cross-promotion for me to link my own videos. Actually, sorry, let me put this in YouTuber terms. Hey guys, if you're enjoying the video, make sure to check out my other one at the end of this one. I love that wording that YouTubers had to start switching to. Of like, don't go watch this video right now. If you do, it will hurt my retention. Watch all the way to the end of this one, but as soon as you're done watching this video, then go watch this video I'm recommending right now. You know, I feel the hunt we're all on, the desire we all have as creators to just please have someone watch our videos. so that we can feel validated for it all. But yeah, it's about 24 blocks under the ground, and it's at 412, 720. So there we go. I'm now going to link that in the description of this video. Oh, it's in the description already. Oh, wow. Look at that. You know, Harrison's my man. I assume it was Harrison. You know, was it you, Harrison? I'll assume it was you. Using the live streams to distract me from the pain of mining deep slate, says Brando Raid. You know, if that's not what live streams are for, I don't know what they are. Okay, so now we're going to just put away some garbage. Like, you pick up a lot of garbage when you mine. And then I'm going to take out my bones, because I need those for the future. I can make a composter and probably get a lot more stuff for those, but that's a future me problem. Current me problem is going to 412. So it's this side of the village, more or less. It was Harrison. Yeah, thank you very much. Big appreciation. Harrison is da man. He is da man. There is no questioning it. Okay, so now we're going to make this where the mine starts, just because it's a bit of a funky piece of land. And we're just going to dig under it. And we'll go diagonally till we hit about, like, I don't know, 70 or so. And then we'll just dig straight down. It'll be great. Do you prefer unlocking recipes or having them, just having them? I think I prefer just having them because I know the recipes, but I think a lot of people who are just getting into Minecraft find it incredibly handy. And so it's kind of hard to, like, truly say, is it better or worse? Because it depends on where you're coming from. This is the problem I think Minecraft has with a lot of features. Like, so many features that are added now. So many early features that were added in Minecraft couldn't be added now because some faction of the community would be upset with them. It's like a genuinely huge issue, and I don't know what the fix is. I just know that they're going to keep having it. So they can look forward to that. Also, we got a lot of cooked rabbit coming. So, yeah, let's, I can make a shovel, but I also want a sword. So I'm going to make the sword first. Seems like the more pressing issue. And then I'm going to work on getting a, some torches. Oh, you can we'll just use netherrack for torches, actually. I've got some rabbit hide anyway, and I've got some netherrack. So let's make this the most questionably lit, hole to the ground ever. So fun fact, you can light anything in any way if you just believe in yourself. And this is that way. Oh, yeah, that noise is satisfying too. A little bit of burning next to my ear. What else do you want? Yeah, there's an initiation process to get into Toycat's inner circle. You have to be sponsored by a current member who you have to then kill. It's true. That's the way it works. But yeah, I think Common Harrison win. Totally agree. Also, Dashna, you're coordinate queen. You're allowed to choose the coordinate king. Alternatively, it means that someone has to murder Dasher to become the new coordinate king. You know, it's I'm pretty sure that's how royalty works in the real world. And you can trust me because my country has a queen. King. Oh, because someone murdered the queen. That's what happened, isn't it? I remember now. So we're going to place one of these here. Light it on fire. And now we've got a handy little source of light as we go into this cave. So yeah, I think around about here is where we'll have a better odds of finding it. Did the king murder the queen? Oh, it's a widely known fact. He was looking for an excuse to do it for a while. He was hoping it would happen naturally. He waited so long and it didn't. And so he took matters into his own hands. Am I allowed to say that in the UK, or is that treasonous? What's the scoop with that? It's also YouTube keeps on recommending your server experiment videos from years ago. Do you have plans of doing them again in the future, says Alex C. The answer might surprise you. See, there we go. That's a nice ChatGPT style response. You're welcome. Yeah, I think that for anyone though, you can find the coordinates of the broken end. It's 0, 0. You know what, Harrison? That's dangerously close to being a coordinate king right there. You better watch out. Very, very useful though. The server experimentation led to the downfall of the ToyCat Discord though, so there was that. Yeah, that was the weirdest part of the whole experience is this weird piece of unpaid work it created of like mentally ill people jumping into a server for a YouTuber they've never heard of just to go create problems because they saw it in it. It's never Discord is a scary place when you're on the wrong end of it, let me tell you. That's what I'm trying to politely say right now. It's, you know, I feel like I wish that social media hadn't popped up at the exact same time as those server videos. In fact, I wish it wasn't social media. I wish we could have chat apps that weren't in any form social media. I wish that being social and being on a chat app were considered to be so vastly different that who could compare them. So I need to go find the stronghold, and I'm having a little bit of an issue with it, so... Oh. Anyway, we're going to go into the stronghold now. Ah, it's library too. Okay, here's the handy thing, chat. I know how to get into a library very easily. And it's called You Wait Politely, and then the rest just kind of happens. And so in the meantime, I'm going to put this here. I hope that twisting vines don't burn, but I'm going to find out if they do or don't right now, I guess. And then we're going to just, I guess, rather than waiting for the fire to spread, I'm going to do it myself. Okay, so now we'll make some bones. I don't know why there's an S there. Make some bone meal. And we're going to grow this using said bone meal. So we'll stack up as high as we can get. Yeah, this is nice. It's working. And we're going to bone meal from up here. Okay, the 6 bone meal is not enough to get to the top. It's enough to get here, though. And from here, we can... I know we'll find more bones in the stronghold, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure that's one of the things you can find down there. And just to be extra safe, we're going to put some guardrails up here. Just, you know, make sure there's only one way on or off. Sorted. And then I think there's another one of these we have to watch out for. 6 bone meal and a dream. Perfect, by the way. Look at that. I'm now through to the room for the books. And probably other things too. There's a library in the US that lets you across the Canadian border without a checkout point, says Ryan. Yeah, the US-Canadian border is one of the, like, laxest in the world at certain parts. Because the concept of the US and Canada basically spawned from the very same ideal, right? Like, it was all British North America at one point. And the distance they had from every other country around them meant that there wasn't any real fears. Like, I think the biggest ones they ever had were like, oh yeah, we might have our people, I mean property, I mean, oh, I don't know what to call it. We might have them escaping in some real bad way. But it's only like recently with the big post 9/11 scare where like the US and Canada have to, you know, start checking each other out before going in. But one of the weird processes is like, I don't know, Canadians don't need to apply for an ESTA to visit America. They can just walk in. Just show a passport to the guy, and the people will be like, oh yeah, totally understand. It used to be you could show a birth certificate to the people. Imagine getting into a country with your birth certificate. I can't get a, you know, like electricity to my home with a birth certificate. Okay, so fire protection, sharpness, impaling, efficiency, and punch, and an eye armor trim. So I think efficiency is nice, and I think sharpness is nice. I think I want both of these books, is what I'm saying. And so I think I might take them both. We'll go look at this one here, though, too. There's some important things to be had over there. I think twisted vines only catch fire from lava. You know, they're in a pretty bad dimension for that to be true. But at least they work somewhat. So I need to go find some skeletons. That's my big current objective. So let's see what we can do on that front. So I'm gonna put this down and put this over here. Put a block over here and a block over here. I called into work this morning, told them I had something in my eye. I couldn't see coming in today. Aha, that's a good one. Unless that's real, in which case, sorry for your eye. But you know what? It's not a good enough joke to be a real joke without it also being reality. So hope that's your real situation for your sake there. You'll have to say that to people. I hope so. So this is my stronghold. Oh, this is interesting. This is very interesting. So I'm going to mark my way around this using torches. I'm going to make a nice little trail from where I come in over here. You can't use a torch every block, but you can instead be like, torch here, torch there. And every time we enter a room, we'll put a torch in it to let future me know where the room is. And so I find strongholds can be a bit of a pain to properly... Oh, other side! Oh, cool. Okay, that's bad. That's real bad. So I would have died in that creeper explosion were it not for my armor, by the way. So, whoopsie. Pimp my stronghold with Toycat. Do you know how the developers want to break for the holidays? I think it's a huge opportunity to announce a feature that time, so people aren't just left waiting. Oh, I should have killed him in one hit. Okay, no one cares. I think the feature of silverfish calling other silverfish is broken on Bedrock right now. No idea how, but yeah, I think Minecraft deliberately kind of has this as like a chill period so that they can have a big announcement at the end. It almost is like built into the schedule to have it be like, yep, people assume that we're dead and we're never gonna release anything again, and then we surprise them with something coming out of nowhere. That disc is da bomb. You know, the creeper sure is the bomb, that's for sure. Yeah, looking around this for... Oh, hello, friend. I'm kind of looking for skeletons right now. If you could point me in their direction, that would be useful. But yeah, I'll just keep placing torches in every room I go to until we find... Oh man, this is too complicated a stronghold. Let's go back to basics. Let's go find the origin of this whole thing, and we'll work it out from there. Because otherwise, we'll spend forever looking in each of these corners, and we're not gonna find anything. Okay, so this is a definite dead end. Yeah, it is. So we know that both of these two sides go nowhere. So we'll remove both of these torches, and then we'll come over here, and we'll explore down here. And this is also a dead end. And then we'll come over here, and we'll explore down there. That's nothing. So now we know this whole room goes nowhere, which means we know the whole previous room goes nowhere. Which means we know that we should not go this way any further. Sorted. Yeah, also, I feel like they announced stuff too early, leaves me waiting for what feels like an eternity for new features. I do think... I hope you're proud of me. I do a lot of it. Sometimes, all the time. It's, you know, it's one of my specialties. But, no, I think that the big problem with, like, the way they announce Minecraft updates is that effectively modern gaming has never been about at one point in time something would come out and you'd enjoy it a bunch, and then at some point after you got to thinking like, oh, so I wonder what's coming next now. But because of live service games being the norm rather than a weird thing, it's like, okay, so the thing has come out, and what now is immediately on people's minds. Like, you can enjoy something while also questioning when is the next version of it happening. And this is a bit of a problem for a game that releases on a once-a-year basis. Because, like, they put a year of work into something, they can't immediately tell you about their next year of work. And so there's always going to be at least a few months dead period, and then they need to break that by having an announcement, right? And once they have the announcement, they've started the ticking clock. But either they make the announcement really big and have all of the features, and oh, no portal yet. They either make the announcement really big and include a bunch of features. Oh, hello, silverfish. Or they make the announcement... Okay, if there's something down there, that means that we are... Nope, it means nothing. They make the announcement big and it includes a bunch of features, and then there's not much to announce. It's just slowly bringing them out. Or they have a small announcement, and in theory, they can release more features later. So in theory, that works the best, but in practice, we've seen the issues that can have. I think they're just like kind of doomed by their... oh man, this is a busy chest. I think they're like always going to be a little doomed by the way that they release updates once a year in the world that we live in. I think they can buck the trend. This is the fun thing about it. Like, some people say like, oh, they have to follow the exact way things are done. In art, there's this really challenging problem. Okay. That was nice. Little pause we had there too. I feel like a lot of people don't realize, like, you don't have to follow the trend that everyone else is on right now, but it's just a lot easier to. So Minecraft can be different to every other game out there, but it's a lot harder to be successful while doing it. Also, this looks so much like it's an igloo staircase, but it's just a random room formation. Hey, we found it. We found it. Okay, so here I am in this stronghold room, and I've got 2 IF enders ready for me, and I've got 2 ender pearls. So I just need to get 5 blaze rods now, and like 8 IF enders. Yep, seems easy, seems good. So now I'm going to trace my steps through this back to where I found my... Oh, it was right here. I was just on the other side of this the whole time is where it was. Can't believe that. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I think this is a problem you have in every media. It's like you either have to copy something that is at the top of it, or you have to have a really good reason not to. And so it's much harder to succeed while trying to buck the norms. But if you do succeed, the success will be much bigger. Kind of like a big risk, big reward. But I feel like trying to play it safe and also do things that are hugely different to the norms in your industry, that is where that's where I see Mojang going right now. And that's where I think there is some room for caution. I feel like you sadly can't ever play it safe. Like, it's this natural tendency, especially when you work for a bigger company, just to be like, at some point, like, okay, we need to slow down. We've been doing this for so long. Let's enjoy the fruits of the labor. But it sadly seems as though in, like, almost every creative space, it's like, nah, there's a... When's the next thing? When's the next thing? You know, some people call this, like, content slop. The idea that just, yeah, ever at the moment something is out, you must focus on the next thing. How many videos have you watched today that you would care about in a week from now or a year from now? It's like a fun question people will ask. But there is also the question of, like, you know, how many things do you do entertainment-wise at all that you care about? Entertainment's such a precarious industry because there needs to be so much of it, and it needs to fit to things right now, but also things that are fit for right now aren't good for the long run. Also, 00 and Fountain. Also, 420, 680 and Portal. Thank you, Dasher. Now I just need to find my staircase back up. Also, I imagine being a developer at Mojang isn't as free as it seems. You can't just say what you're working on. The whole company has to decide what to announce. Oh, that's one of the biggest mess-ups. So I want to say I really like the people working. I really like at least one of the people working in the community management team right now. However, they don't give the community managers the powers to announce anything. They give the community managers the flack when things go wrong, like that end of the community, but they don't give them the positive end of community, which is, here is a cool new thing to announce. And so I feel like it's one of the like most brutal jobs that Mojang has right now, because they do all of their announcements via like official PR channels, trying to optimize for this and that. Whereas they could just be quite candid and say, here is something we've been working on recently. I sure am excited about it. Also, yeah, the library is at 408, 740. So that means that if I'm over here, I just need to go to the left and then forwards a bunch. So that seems easy, I guess. So we'll go forwards a bunch this way. I'll make a little hole through here. Okay, I can't do that. Never mind. I've got too many blocks, by the way. So I'll start using some of the blocks that I'm not really sure about, just to do weird stuff. Okay, that's not what I was going for. Okay, then place it down there. And then that just makes it slightly clear that this is the way to come through. Right? And then we'll use some more slabs somewhere else to do something or other. So then we want to go through this wall. And once we go through this wall, we just want to go to the left a bit. We'll put this down just to make sure I have to crouch to make it a bit safer. And then, oh god, there's a silverfish stone. Okay, please pickaxe, get me through this. You've just got to get me another 10 blocks through here. Hey, it did the job. Okay, so this is where my library room is, I think. Okay, just through this wall. Just one more wall. No! Okay, so this, through there is where the library room would be. So we're going to get to it this way instead, I guess. Have another creeper explosion. That's fine. No issue for me. And then now we just have to go back up. And I guess we're not even going back up. We're going into the Nether again to try and find a better stronghold. I got myself no bones somehow, so getting back to the surface isn't going to be doable. And instead will be great. Also, be a van driver. Try not to die to coal trucks. Do you mean coal trucks? Like, are you in the part of the country where there is literally coal? I know that's a big American political thing. Or do you mean coal trucks like the... This is something fun I learned about recently, that people who own pickup trucks get really excited about the idea of, like, having a lot of smoke come out of their exhaust. So they modify their cars to, like, roll, what's it called? Roll coal? Yeah, roll coal. I don't know why I was like, I can't be roll coal. It rhymes too easily. Should have just accepted it. It clearly is that. Also, I have a pickaxe. I can finish this. Whoopsie. Very handy to have a whole second one. Coal equals corn. You know, okay, of all the things I guessed, I was never going to get that coal means corn. In what world does coal mean corn? In what reasonable world is that true? Okay, so now we're going to mine through here. And there we go. Okay, this is fine. I don't see any issues. We're just going to put some stone up over here. So if we mine through this block, and then... Okay, we're going to just put some... Run! Okay, there we go. So now we want to put that there, and then that up there, and there we go. Lava's gone. It's probably going to light the whole thing on fire, but that's fine. Also, chilliest bean. Everyone overdoes their trucks in Texas. It's an interesting difference between the US and Europe, is that your petrol is basically free there, your gas. Like, people complain about gas and it's like, oh, I have to put $20 in my car.
Any plans on streaming more of that game where you beat Pokemon with clubs?
I'll be honest with you, Internet. I'll let you make the judgment call on whether I should do that. I did quite like Power World. I'd be down to play some more of it. Real soon. I don't want to make it... I don't be one of those people that's like, here's a new game, now this is my whole personality for a week. You know, in the same way that, like, oh, a new game has come out, I must... you know, I feel like it's perfectly okay. It's just not what I want to be. But, yeah, what I think could be fun is you could stream it a little more. I'm glad that people liked it. That's the good sign from what I'm taking. Also... Most underrated food in Minecraft, for me, it's pumpkin pie. The most underrated food has to be the golden carrot. The golden carrot should be loved by everyone. And even though you can trade for it now, it's still just so barely eaten. Which is a big shame, in my opinion. So it's missed out. Also, where's my bucket? There's my bucket. I don't have any water yet, but there's some right out here. I always forget to bring that to a stronghold. And so it's so nice when the game just provides it for me. And then we're going to dig... 2 blocks into the ground, here and here. Are we floating, by the way? Oh, we are. Whoa. Weird stronghold. I didn't know they could generate like this anymore. I thought the game went through great lengths to stop this from happening, but it's fun to see it happen regardless. But yeah, so, like, people complain, it's like, oh no, it cost me $20 to fill up my giant container with literal dinosaur juice from the other side of the planet. Oh no, do I have to pay $30 so that I can go anywhere I want to in my vehicle of choosing that has climate controls included and all of this? And oh no, it's so bad. It's like, one, it is very cheap by global standards. Two, it's like, you know, this is the funniest thing to me. But like, the two is the fact that because it's so cheap, you buy cars that use more of it to make it more expensive. It's kind of like, I don't know, if vodka was really, really cheap, you might use it instead of, I don't know, like an antiseptic. But that doesn't mean, like, but if you start using it as antiseptic and now you're like, oh, my antiseptic bill is so high, it's like, well, you're using vodka instead of antiseptic. And so, yeah, a lot of people drive these very, very big vehicles. These very expensive to fuel vehicles. They're like, wow, this sure is a problem. It's like, it's one you made. You could have bought a car that consumed less of this stuff. And the issue kind of is that, like, yeah, if something is really cheap, you won't consider it as a factor even. This is the same portal, isn't it? Oh no, I have doomed myself. Okay, so this is the worst thing you can do to yourself, chat. Pro tip, don't do it. But since we've already done it, we're gonna just try and make this work. Yeah, so basically what I've done is I've gone myself... Oh, I've got a really full inventory too. I'll make a chest out here in the nether. Seems like a good place to do it. Oh, I don't even have my Wartnilium on me. Let's quickly grab a couple of these. Just make my place a bit safer. And we'll be wonderful. Also, thank you for the portal coordinates, Dasher. This is somehow the same portal as before. Okay, so now we're going to make one of these. And we're going to make one of these to go on top. You know, it's a nice little thing we got here. And then just stuff that we don't need right now but might need in the future. We'll throw it in there. And future me has got it. So if I just find one diamond, by the way, we can listen to other side. It's going to be real great. We put vodka in our dinosaur juice. No joke. Oh, yeah. So that's even maybe more interesting. So because the car I just rented while I was in the US said it can't use 10% ethanol fuel. But that's now the standard in Europe. I think some places are trying 15%. But yeah, we put it in our petrol too, like more of it. It's apparently better for the environment. I have no idea how that can be possibly true, but you know, again, it's one of those weird things where like, if you don't know something to be true, you either have to look into it enough to learn why, or you have to go, well, I guess it probably is. People usually don't just make things up. Also, I'm looking forward to being able to listen to other side, by the way. If I can find a nether fortress. Like, a bastion might help me too, but I think a nether fortress is better odds. But I'm going to have to find one first. It's going to be a whole problem. Almost the weird fun facts about global energy is that Europe is spending billions so they can import liquid natural gas from North America. Yeah, liquefied natural gas is one of those, like, life-saving, like, concepts. Like, before it, the world was a bit screwed, I do have to say. Every time I come back to Minecraft for a little bit, at the end of a Toycat stream, it's a 8-month revolution. There's been an 8-month revolution happening. Man, you gotta tell me about these sorts of things. Anyway, good evening, Toycat. You should make other side using note blocks. That's a fun idea, Hacker1MC. Good to see you, by the way. Hope you're doing desert well today. So yeah, we're looking around for a desert, you know, a desert fortress would be nice too. But we're looking around for a nether fortress. Finding one of those sure would be good. So someone gave me coordinates in chat for one. And first of all, I prefer not to have that happen. But two, the coordinates they gave me were like 700 blocks away. I hope that they're not talking about the closest one. I hope they've just made up some numbers. I hope that they don't know what they're talking about. For my sake. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want to go that way. Ooh, yeah. I think, I'm here for once, says Amty. Am I Ty? Good to see you, Am I Ty? How's it going? You know, if you've just joined the stream, or this is your first stream, or you just feel like saying hi, but preferably not that last one. But, you know, if you feel like it, I can't stop you, right? There's no, drop a message in chat. Tell me. I'll say some words to you. I'll give you 5 words of encouragement. Yeah, this is an endless red forest. There is nothing out here. Yeah, this is terrible. Hi, I hope you are well, says David Salamana. You know, hope you're doing well too. I've been doing particularly well recently, and I hope that is also true for yourself. Okay, so to get to the end, I think we spent a lot of time destroying my totem and dying that I probably could have spent beating Minecraft. That's my very rough theory. But yeah, let's see if we can't find some. I've been subscribed for 8 years at least. I'd like 8 words of encouragement. You can do it, boss. Keep it up, man. That's your 8th word. When you subscribe for another year, you'll get the next word. I'm doing desert with myself. Today's not as busy as most days, so so that's nice. Then you just wish they'd extend the nether to 256 blocks like that one preview. I am absolutely fascinated by the idea of all 3 dimensions having different heights, because they don't really utilize it as developers. I feel like if they think it's a really important difference, it'd be nice to say, oh, a bastion. So bastions are one of the easiest ways to die. So let's go in there, but not with the intention of being dead. Let's go in very deliberately, get some ender pearls, get in, get out. Glad you're doing well, Toycat. I am too. Just learning a van of my own tomorrow. Oh, you're not just a van driver. It's Miss Pat Van Drive. Oh, wait, Miss Pat Van. Miss Pat Van Owner Lady. There we go. That's exciting. Assuming you can. Like assuming you're actually in the. That's a good thing for you. It could be unexciting if it's like, oh, now I own my own van. I got to worry about upkeep and fuel economy, and you know the number of cats that can fit in it. These are all the things that immediately would come to my mind. Also, yeah, I don't have any lava, which is the only realistic way to get through one of these bastions. So we're just gonna take a peek over here. This is a dangerous move, but I'm gonna do it anyway to find out what type of bastion this is. I don't really recognize it from this random one chest I see right here. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to light this guy on fire. It's a much less efficient way of doing the same thing I'm trying to do. So we're just going to place a block down here. Oh, I think I made a staircase up, but that's fine. Now we're going to light that block on fire. Okay, just that one there. And so he's going to stand in the fire until he dies. This is much less efficient than using a lava bucket, I am aware. But this is hard difficulty, and I can't afford to... You know, it's fine. You know why I can't afford to do it. So let's just relight this block on fire now. There we go. No one knows I did it to him. No one cares. And he's got something like 50 health points, so 50 of these slow burns to death will be good. Why isn't he moving? It's because he's trying to get me, and I'm standing up here. So now I can go down. I'm going to make a way down, but not a way up. Just in case there's another piglin brute. And yeah, we could do with getting rid of the rest of these guys, honestly. But we'll work that out later. So for now, this is a chest. If I had any slabs on me, that could be really handy too. But since I don't, we'll run into the chest and then run out this way. Yep, this works for me. Oh, no, I've only got a gold pickaxe, actually. I need to be really, really careful about what I do, strategy-wise. Do I even need the chest that bad? You know, I'm not sure. Okay, so I'll break the block above it, right? And then I can just stack right out when I'm done. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just get in, get out, stack my way out of this problem. So now nothing can see me. Again, there's a lot better ways to do this sometimes. Gold and arrows. So many arrows. And iron, but not that much iron. And some crying obsidian, which I guess I care about right now. So there we go. Now we just climb out of the place, and we go looking for another nether fortress. The Midwest is having horrible weather. There's going to be a long, cold, and windy ice storm. How's the weather in England, Toycat? Oh, it's there's going to be a cold, long, windy ice storm here too, actually. I think we might be in the middle of it. I keep seeing advisories like, don't go outside, and it's like, stop shaming me for my activity. At least let me believe that I'm doing this by choice. But no, I am starting to feel that it is like I usually try to be like an outdoorsy person, but days like today, it's like, well, I mean, if the government's telling me to stay inside, well, I mean, what else am I gonna do? We all know that when the government tells you to stay inside, it can only be for good reasons. And so, what you gonna do about it? Also, it's raining in Vegas right now. Toycat broke Vegas, then he left it. Oh yeah, it was snowing Vegas just when I left the US. I was really excited for that. I like the idea of it being a snowy day. Man, I miss Vegas so bad. Every time you mention it, you make me very deeply depressed that I do not live there anymore. Like there are very valid reasons as to why, but I just wanna make those reasons go away. Live in the fun place again. Here in Florida, it was 23 degrees. It was freezing. It sounds cold. Wait, no, it doesn't. Yeah, I was in Florida. It was raining the whole time I was there too. You know, I go to places and I break the weather. It's a true fact. Okay, so I am going to get out of this place, I think. Vegas is much farther from the French than London is from the French. That's one of the biggest draws, honestly. Guess what? You can rebuild Vegas in Minecraft. One of my subscribers was doing that. They have a whole thing, and they just gave up somewhere in the mid-pandemic. I hope they're not dead. But I've been trying to contact them forever. So I'm like, this is... I need this world now more than ever. I can't find it. Where in Florida? Coldest I got this week was 48 Lamau. They're definitely talking about... they're talking about real degrees bug, not fake degrees. Fake degrees are the ones that go to like 16 million. And like negative means that you're basically dead. And real degrees are the ones where negative means freezing. And positive means, you know, like every degree actually matters. Rather than 65 and 66 being basically the same. And so honestly, why does anyone even bother using 66 degrees? But yeah, I am having a really bad time getting my way around this Never Internet. But I'm going to keep on trying. Okay. I'm hoping that I can find some new breath of terrain. I might just need to stop and make a pickaxe. I don't have any iron on me. I had iron ore, though. I could quickly hop to the overworld, make an iron pickaxe, and then just start doing a big mine, maybe. Or we can go the opposite way. In Florida, 23 degrees is cold, 23F is death. Yeah, I was in Florida, it was about 23 degrees. I remember it being, like, windy, and that was kind of notable to me. I thought that was fun. Like, I thought rainy Florida was a weird sight. The rest of the Caribbean was very warm. 23 degrees is cold. What the heck is hot for Florida? Oh, it's weird. It's one of those places where the closer you get to the equator, the more average your temperatures get year round. Because the reason that winter is so much colder than summer is partially because you get so much less sun, and the sun is very hot. Fun fact. That's a little known fact. You get it for free in this Minecraft live stream. Man, I don't know how I got back to where I was. My portal is so far away. And it's not over here, and it can't be through here. Okay, so do we just throw an ender pearl at some point? Like, how did I get here? Oh wait, that's the music disc. Maybe that's the clue. Maybe there's a secret in there somewhere. But yeah, we're just looking for... Okay, there we go. This is my cobblestone from earlier. We're in the right place, at least. So finding a nether fortress is going to be a pain of a task, but I've got to do it, so we're going to do it. Yeah, I would hope all the facts are free, says Elias Hell. You know, just you wait and see how that actually goes. But yeah, no, the closer you are to the equator, the more moderate your weather is, or the closer to the same it is all the time. Which personally, I'm kind of a fan of. Like, some people talk about how much they love all 4 seasons. I think I need like 4 weeks of winter and like 6 days of summer, and like the rest of the time I just want to leave the house and feel fine. I don't want to feel too hot or too cold, or you know, I don't want to feel anything. I think the best version of almost everything like that is when you don't have to care about it anymore. Like, you know, that's the dream with money, right? Is have enough money that prices don't matter to you anymore. You just do what you want all of the time, based on your desires, not based on, oh, well, I guess money's kind of important. But, you know, maybe that's a crazy opinion. Also, I think I could probably find iron easier somewhere than going all the way back home. But I've committed to doing it at this point. I'm going to go a different direction from there. It'll be great. It'll be really great. Okay, so scary. You're going to have to eat some food. Manifesting, says Stellar Hyper. Yeah, it's times like this I'm like, man, I wish Bedrock just had slightly more, not even like hugely more, just slightly more fortress generation points like Java does. It doesn't right now. It's one of the biggest like issues the game has, in my opinion. But we're gonna work around it regardless. It's an opportunity to chat about the weather, right? And what's more British than talking about the weather? Yeah. No, I think the dream for a lot of things in life would be when you can stop thinking about it. You know, like the dream is to be good enough at the Minecraft Nether that you don't have to worry about dying in the Minecraft Nether. Hopefully. Maybe not. Okay, so we're gonna get back to where we are. I get very ill during spring and summer. Sounds bad. The Trail Ruins is the first structure to get location parity in the preview, so other structures might get parity at some other time. Yeah, that's one of those things that confused me, because when it first came out, people said, oh no, it's not real parity, it's just spawning in the same places. And then a little while later, everyone's like, oh, so it's got full parity now, huh? I think it's an interesting idea that they worked. I wonder if they almost have to do it as part of, like, we don't know how to get this feature working in any other way, and that's just why they did it. Whatever the reason, I'm happy it happened the way that it did. Okay, so now let's make a furnace. And let's see where this goes. Real parity has never been tried, says Tim Solomano. You know, that's a factual statement right there. Oh, a little laggy. It is a factual statement. Real parity has not been tried. You can cook a water bucket, by the way. Does the water leave the bucket? Is that what happens? Yeah, it's an interesting... Oh, I've got 16 hay bales. I really should be using those. I was thinking I'd have to go all the way back to a village or something. But it turns out no. Just need to actually utilize my stuff. Fortresses would be so much easier to find if saddles work better on striders, or even better if striders didn't require saddles at all. Yeah, if striders didn't require saddles, they still would be a niche use. I think the saddle tries to justify its own existence a bit too much. Like, that... The saddle is one of the greatest examples of an item that could just not exist and could make Minecraft better. Like, with the number of OP items that exist in the game, just, you know, I'm just saying, you know, it's a good example. Item that could improve Minecraft by not existing. No point trying to come up with an argument when that's my... Okay, no idea what I'm seeing there. I love wisdom from Toycat. Love for your input on what the meaning of life is. Okay, chat. Let's do a poll. Do you want to hear some random British person talk about the meaning of life? Because I guarantee you think you do until you do. It's one of those things, you know. Also, I get really ill in the summer. It's miserable. I'm glad it's winter. Bring it. Man, I can't believe how many people get ill during the summer. I just get emotionally ill. I just get bored. Also, yes, yes, yes. No, yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we're gonna go this way now, because we haven't gone this way yet. We've gone all the way over there, but we haven't gone so far this way. And if we have to mine, we have to mine. But hopefully we don't. So let's do it. Okay, chat. You want to hear about the meaning of life? Oh no, there we go. The poll. We got a poll. Let's go with it. Let's see. Do you want to hear a British man talk about the meaning of life? I'm excited to see the results. No, I think, like, some people say wisdom as a way to describe thinking about something, like maybe a bit too much even. But I would be real and say, like, well, we're all... Oh, wow. The reason something works or doesn't work is usually because it's something you already think. You can't really ever convince someone something they don't already believe on some level. This is a really weird bastion, by the way, right? Can we just agree on that before anything else? Okay, so let's just trap them on the other side, some lava. Move the lava a little bit away. And, okay, there we go. We got him dead. We got him. Can you get the lava back? There we can. We can. Perfect. Oh, I need to make some, I need to very desperately make some, hay bales into some breads. So, like, I don't know how many breads, like, definitely a lot of breads, though. Like that many sounds good to me. And now we're gonna go in here and we're gonna find, like, what, is this two bastions this close together? Or is this the one bastion with the two types, but the bridge is, like, floating underneath some stuff? Oh, it's that type. Oh, yeah. So we can get some really easy gold with some really easy obsidian if we try here. I'm excited about that. It seems... Oh, I forgot that there's holes in this thing. Oh, yeah, we should definitely watch out for those. Yeah, I mean... Going into the bastion could find me some netherite or something. We'll come back. We'll come back for this. This is useful to see. Glad we know this exists now. We're going to patch in some of these holes. Prevent the risk of death. Where's the death hole? There was definitely a death hole. Did I imagine the death hole? There's the death hole. Just patch that in. Problem is gone now. And, yeah, I guess we could also kill the piglin brutes. Go for one chest. Just while we're here anyway, right? We'll just get that one chest sorted. And then, because, you know, all the piglins get mad at you when you open the chest. So let's make it so they can't be mad. So burn these guys alive. And we'll be good. So, to talk about life, just a second. Just, you know, to respond to democracy in the way that you're meant to, which is to try and do what is asked for you. I think a lot of people do struggle with the meaning of life. And I think that is a really interesting struggle to have in the modern era. Because it used to be, oh, never mind. Oh, what do I even want from this? Oh, sharpness sword, pig step. Oh, I want pig step so bad. But I also need to have... Okay, so we're going to put some blocks here, by the way. Just make sure no mobs can come this direction. Okay, so... oh, yeah, we want a sword with not Bane of Arthropods, but instead looting. Yes, please. Oh, that's real nice, that is. I definitely don't want these or these. I would rather have this. And I'd rather have this. And I've now got all the arrows I could ever want in the world. And now I really am just one diamond away from some good stuff. Sharpness 2 sword. Yeah, I wish I could combine the two. But I think right now, like, choosing one over the other feels dumb. But, you know, I've done dumb things before. And I'll do dumb things again. So now we'll jump right outfit. Was gonna land on the hay bale, but I guess it's fine not to. And we'll go for a journey. A nice long journey. I like other side more than pig step personally. You know what, chat? What do you like more? Which of our music discs should we play first? Like once we get to the end, you know, once we're victorious in the stream, what do you reckon we should do? Should we play pig step first or other side? That's the question you should be asking. The sharpness 2 sword is better than an unenchanted diamond sword. Yeah, factually, right? Wait, is that... No. Yeah. It's as good as a netherite sword. Counterintuitively. I forgot that Bedrock never nerfed its sharpness enchantments. Which is bizarre, really, actually, if you think about it. But I'm not going to think about it. I've got to work out where to go. I hate going through this biome, but I do need some bones. And so instead we'll go this way a bit. And just kind of hope that we can finagle our way across. Make 2 jukeboxes and play them both at once. I don't think Minecraft lets you do that. It's been a while since I tried. But the last I checked, you could not. Which is kind of sad, really. Okay. So let's go on the sharpness sword for this fella. Just 2-hit KO him, just like we want to. Also gets me some more arrows, I guess. Which I'm also after. So yeah, this looks like it's a dead end for me, chat. I don't know. Also, extra attacks helping me stop procrastinating and finish building my dresser. Happy to announce my dresser is complete. Is it the IKEA one? Because I really cannot overstress. Like, you're thinking to yourself, like, how do you mess it up? I need to tweet out a picture of my dresser when I'm done, maybe. It's very messed up. Okay, shall I jump down here? No, that's too risky. Yeah, let's just go down. It's risky, but I have armor. And I have the ability to use blocks to protect myself. I'm gonna start using dirt. And I'm gonna make this work. This is the only way forwards that is actually walkable. And so I'm just gonna run through as fast as we can with full hunger. It's a nightmare of a strategy, and if we have to come back, I'm gonna hate going back up this stuff. Ouch. But it's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill this one skeleton because he's perfectly in the way. Perfect. Not really that perfect, but it's fine. Gonna get the bow out now because that might save my life later. And we're gonna keep walking. Oh, okay. See how this could be a life-saving opportunity for me? Okay, sorted. Almost for an ender pearl, but nothing there. Glad I didn't. By the way, thank you, Bug. Appreciate it a lot. Also, to get tax. There is no meaning to life. We are each able to create meaning for our own lives. Yeah, I would say that the way the what is the meaning of life question is kind of preloaded by assuming there is an answer. What is the meaning of life? I mean, there isn't one, right? Like, there's no one meaning to life. And how could there be? If there was a meaning to life, then why would, like, the very meaning of life wouldn't be changing so much from generation to generation. Is there a meaning of life right now? Maybe I could get down with that idea. Like, if you think about, like, the difference between a caveman and a right now man is, yeah, obviously a bit different. But, yeah, I think, I do think that, oh yeah, does anyone know why Celsius is better than Fahrenheit? It's because of the meaning of life. The main thing, oh man, this is, I have to be so careful when mining this way. It has gone poorly for me before, and I will not let it go poorly for me again. Okay, so now this means that I can just break through this, because that's the surface on another side. Yeah, I broke through to the other side, internet. So I'll place some dirt blocks just to make this more obvious. And now, oh, we got a whole new area to explore. So I'm gonna go, not that way, I guess, more this way. I don't like that either, though. Ugh. Okay, so I guess we're gonna kill him first. That's my first real task. This is where a flint and steel would come in handy, actually. We can light up the biome such that... Oh, there was a way through here the whole time. Okay. So, up here is bad. I need to be down, but there's no easy way down. So I'll come back across here, just in case that... Ooh, it doesn't help me much, really, does it? I'm just gonna put some... We're gonna put a firewall there. And it's gonna light me on fire, because a skeleton's shooting me through it. If he tries to come this way, I'll shoot him. Hey, he's lit himself on fire. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to ignore that. And instead just go back down this staircase, but mine straight across rather than like this. If I knew I was a few blocks from it, I would have done this from the first moment. Break through this, and there we go. Look at that. Look at that smarts I have right there. Nice. Okay, so now we can... Oh, so many mobs. Okay, there's a lot happening, but we'll get it. Yeah, the meaning of life definitely changes from generation to generation, or at least on a 1,000-year to 1,000-year scale, you'd have to admit. So what are the odds that it's the same for everyone in a generation? Like, even though our life today is very different from our life 2,000 years ago, isn't the life of someone born to a farmer family in rural India hugely different to the life of someone born to a tech billionaire, or a oligarch, or a whichever way you want to say this? Like, wouldn't it be ludicrous to assume there were no differences between how these people should make meaning of their life and what the best meaning of their life could be? There's still no Nether Fortress, by the way. I've gone so far, but I've gone so far, and that's so far, and it's fine. In the end, it doesn't even matter. That's my point. But yeah, I'm really happy to be out of the Soul Sand Valley. This looks like it's the bottom of a lava ocean. It's just not have lava in it, right? Tell me if you see that, internet, because that's what I'm seeing right now. We're just gonna cross this because it's the easiest terrain, and if we find something, we find something. The meaning of life is to seek the meaning of life. In a weird way, that is actually true. If I had to give one simple explanation, it's like every day you should move closer to something that provides you with deep meaning. Like, some people would say the idea of life is the only thing in life that is for sure is pleasure. And so that should be your one main goal, is to seek as much pleasure as possible. Like, we are hardwired to do that, and so why would you not do that? But I would say, like, one of the deepest forms of pleasure is when you find meaning. Like, as cool as, the meme version of this is like, yeah, sex is cool, but have you ever discovered the deeper meaning? Have you ever helped someone out who really needed it, and felt that like positive feeling inside yourself that lasts all day? By the way, Sophie Hawkins, hey Toycat, how are you today? It is stormy where is it stormy where you are? I can't read this right now. There's a big light in front of it, but it's good. Been madness across the UK. Enjoy my Toycat tax. Thank you, Sophie Hawkins. I'm sorry I couldn't read your message correctly. This is something I'll have to work out for future streams. I'll put the tips over here instead of up here. I like looking into your eyes as I read them, though. You get eye contact for the low price of a Streamlabs tip. Oh, it's usually how it works. It's a very good deal, I know. Okay, so I'm gonna move this for this, and then we're gonna go. Okay, so okay, we're gonna light a few of these guys on fire now, and we get a lot of Ender Pearls out of it. Assuming they come back, of course. Oh, yeah, that's a big assumption. Apparently, really big assumption. Okay, so I don't know if these are the same guys or not. Oh, he's killing me. I mean, I should have expected it, really. Also, wow, 2 Ender Pearls. Looting 1 is awesome. Okay, so we sorted it. But yeah, like, there are so many of the most basic and extreme pleasures can be made so much more than something that just provides you of something that feels like you've developed yourself. And like you've developed the world around you. It's a weird way. Like, when you look at the number of systems in the world that work entirely on strangers being nice to strangers, you can either conclude that people are really nice to each other because they're idiots all of the time. These can you believe these idiots just being nice to each other with no expectation of anything in return? Or you can conclude that actually they are getting some fulfillment on some really deep level that maybe isn't obvious on the surface. Okay, so oh, I didn't expect to kill them so quickly. Oh yeah, no, you didn't get anything from that. So let's get another one of you over here. I'm hoping, by the way, I'm gonna find a thing soon. Also, six Ender Pearls. I'll take it. I can go trading for some more Ender Pearls later, so this isn't my most important priority. It's just kind of fun that I could do this as a side project. So I'm gonna now drop some more blocks. I've got 2 magma creams I really don't need for no good reason. And yeah, I guess this is another dead end. Chat, I tried my best. But oh wait, no, it's not a dead end. There's just yeah, it's
First
a dead
time
end.
paying the toy cat tax.
Hey, thank you, Billy
Thank you
Comwell.
for reading my comment and giving your insight. You're awesome. Have you ever thought of doing a public meet and greet? I'd love to see Toy Cat in real life.
So the answer to that question is a bit complex. The idea of just meet and greet sounds real fun, but it has all sorts of... Oh, wait. I was looking at this the whole time and I thought, like, oh, my render distance is cut off over there. There's a 3rd bastion, chat. Can you believe we found 3 bastions before we found a before we found a fortress? That is my luck today. That is my luck today. So I guess we gotta pick another direction to head in. I guess we'll go out here. See where that leads me. Oh, I was just out there. So I guess we'll go. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that, friend. I promise you I did not. I promise you. Ooh. That was a near-death scenario, huh? So I guess I'll just stack my way out of this problem. It works for a lot of problems. It'll work for this one. You can meet and greet Toycat if you live at a major airport, statistically speaking. Yeah, this is where the most random meets do occur. If you just live in an international airport, you will eventually run into me. Yeah, it's a fun fact. A cannibal YouTuber's meet and greet is called a meet and greet. Just a warning, chat. You have to agree to be eaten first, and then you can attend the meet and greet. High quality, love that joke. Okay, so I have no concept of where I'm going right now. I know that my portal is very, very far away though. And I know that I should be finding a fortress soon, statistically speaking. I have nothing else to go on though. I just have vibes and a prayer. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, I've just got vibes and a prayer. That's the best I got for you, Internet. If you want any better, you should find someone who knows music. Man, one of my biggest weak points is music. I think I might be like tone deaf or tone unaware or whatever it would be. Because I tried real hard to like make a kind of like semi-musical video about civilization in Minecraft. I have no idea how to do it. Neither do I feel like Harrison and Ash both have the same problem as me. We were like, you know, we vaguely know what's being going for here, but I don't think either of us could quite get it done. Also, you should bring non-never blocks next time and leave a trail. Oh, that's a cool idea. Nah, I'll find my way back home. That's not my biggest concern right now. My biggest concern right now is finding a fortress. I bet I can. I bet I can do it, internet. I've been going for long enough that one will eventually appear. It seems the statistical guarantee. As long as I don't end up in a dead-end cave, which obviously is not going to happen. Hey, wait, I said it and it didn't. Oh, no, I think this is a dead-end cave. But, yeah, I think I'll do just fine. But yeah, I think, to finish up my point, working out your meaning and your value. Like, okay, so every human has like a base level of needing to survive to do stuff, right? And meeting those needs is one of the most important things. In you know, to use simpler words, you can't worry about anything till you've paid your rent. You don't worry if you can afford a remote control helicopter until you've paid your food bill for the week. In the most case, right? Because worrying about your survival is the most important step one. And so a lot of people assume that, like, well, every step along the hierarchy of importance is also about sustaining myself. And for some people, this is how they see it and how the world works. And maybe that is a valid way to see things, and I just don't get it. But I would also say that even though that might seem like it's true if you look at the world in a certain way, oh man, this is leading me nowhere. I keep following these caves and they keep taking me to dead ends. I could go mining, but I don't think it's gonna do anything for me. I think actually, no, if both of these caves are leading to dead ends, it means it's probably not like a pure dead end, right? There's gonna be something on the other side eventually. You would assume. Maybe wrongly so. Oh, maybe I'm regretting doing this already. Maybe I'm just locked in because I said I'd do it. I like those need periods where there's just a giant lair instead of shelter. It's something like getting freaky with a goth car. It's the base lair need on that. But yeah, like the higher layers though, you can assume that you've just got unlimited basic needs, but actually you've got much higher needs. And one of those is really, what can you do to feel like you made your impact on the species? And the reason that we have that desire inside of us is because if we didn't, then we wouldn't make the world better ever. Oh, I found a ruined portal. Chat. Okay. Oh, okay, I gotta really watch out though. Oh, you ever been hit twice by a hoglin at the same time? Bet you haven't. Okay, I just don't want him to attack me later. I don't like killing babies, just for the record. But if it's my only choice, I have to take it. I kind of want to go for that ruined portal, just for the chest. Do you want to? You know what to do it, chat? Today is the stream of like, you know what? I want to do something. Let's do it. I'm learning that with Minecraft challenges recently. Like, let's take a little bit of time and see the more adventurous route, shall we? Let's do it. Let's bridge across. I've got the lava resistance if I need it. It's much more exciting to have. Okay. And in we go. Okay. So this is an island, and this island is attached to a ruined portal. I'm gonna be very careful about the bridge so that hoglins don't follow me. I think this should do the job. And then finding the chest can be a real pain in these lava-based ones. So we're going to build up around here. Okay, this is really silly, internet. I cannot stress this enough. This is not a good idea. But I think it's just in front of the portal. So somewhere around here. And I'm just gonna hang around. Okay, so we're gonna replace this with Nevrac. And I'm gonna look around for the chest in the lava using my left trigger. Or right click if you are so Java inclined. But by looking around, I should be able to find something, right? No, there's no chest. I don't know where the chest is. Okay, this is very sad. Chat, I really want to know, but I just don't get it. But yeah, okay, you know, we got some gold. We can make that into something, right? Gold is worth some ender pearls or something. So if I get that, I'm gonna be very careful about getting that actually. Let's just jump. There we go. Now we've got this. We'll be pretty good. Actually, you know, I think I probably have enough. Yeah, let's go be crazy here. So, if I just go around and place blocks in all of these places. Yeah, I could just, I've got obsidian on me. I could just make a portal here. I might as well see where it takes me, right? What's the worst that it could do? Also, thank you very much for the portal coordinates, Sophie Hawkins. Hope you're having a wonderful evening today. I love the sunk cost fallacy, says Arden Irvid. Yeah, we all have the sunk cost fallacy hardwired into us, I think. It's the, you know, like, if you've gone through something bad, it has to mean something. Is a really hard struggle to get yourself out of. Also, man, this is an adventure in mining and a half. Okay, so place it down. See where the portal takes us, I guess. I'm gonna make this safer for future me by just placing a lot of Nevrak in some crucial places, including right there. But yeah, let's go back to the overworld. Let's see where this takes me. Oh, it's gonna be way too low down. Oh, we're gonna be in a cave. It's gonna suck. Oh yeah. So chat, what we could do is we could find a diamond in here, if we're lucky, and then we could use said diamond to. So I'll throw this on the ground. You know, I'm sorry, but then I can make some torches, and we can look at. Is this a cave this big? I hope there's more size to it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I just want to find one diamond, chat, and then I can leave in peace, and we can play our music disc. There we go, one diamond. This was tactical, I think you'll find. So then we'll throw the 11 torches on the ground, and then kill the zombie. Not with looting though, because I don't want to have more rotten flesh. And then there we go, sorted. I did a very smart thing just there, I'm pretty sure. Throw the apple on the ground, make a crafting table. I've got to use the other type of wood for this. And then make a jukebox, but from the good type of wood. So move this all down. I think it goes alphabetically, and then there we go, chat. We got the jukebox covered. I'm excited. We can listen to. So I did say at the end of the stream we'd listen to one of these two discs. But how about we listen to one of these discs now and one at the end? Chat voted 70% in favor of Pigstep. So let's do it. But in the Never, I guess. You ever think about how Notch just came up with this inventory UI one day and it's barely changed since? Yeah, it's the, oh, it's so laggy. I can't see anything, internet. Okay, I can see again. Okay, so we're gonna take our jukebox and we're going to place it down in a nice, safe place. That's the word. And then okay, I love Big Step. With that said, we're now going to bounce out of here. I'm going to take the jukebox with me. It's going to be one unnecessary item in my inventory. But we're going to listen to Other Side at the end of the stream now, chat. I hope you're looking forward to it. Hey, more Pig Step. Hey, thank you. Good, appreciate it, Darren Hughes. Gifting the memberships that mean the Pig Step can continue. That is beautiful. Bro, every time you jump over the lava of the net portal, I die inside a little. Please build a path. It's like 4 blocks. Oh no, I am deliberately not building a path. It's not like a. It's not that I'm lazy. It is a deliberate decision to protect me from hoglins. So, yeah, I think I want to go up there. So this is a scary thing to do when there are ghasts potentially around, but it's something I'm going to do regardless. Regardless, maybe. Okay, so we're gonna jump up, place a magma block, and then jump up again. Oh, yeah, I do not want to do this, actually. This seems unnecessarily dangerous. Is there even anything over there? Is it worth trying? Should I just throw an ender pearl and find out that way? No, the ender pearl would be too dangerous. Or... No, the ender pearl would be dangerous. So we're just going to bridge across, and then occasionally bounce upwards. Do I have enough blocks to do that? Probably not. Yeah, this isn't taking me anywhere, is it? I'm gonna cancel this. Or no, let's not. Let's not go through this. Play the membership and the jukebox at the same time. Oh, that'd be beautiful if the memberships had come in like 15 seconds earlier. That could be beautiful if it could line up. But if I tried to do it right now, it's not gonna work, right? Because it's gonna be playing the intro while this is going. I love the idea though. Okay. Now we can jump around and get out of there. It's cool to know that we've got a place we can go mine diamonds though. Do 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 do. I just joined thinking it was a video explain what is happening. I'm trying to go to the end, but there's no end. And so to get there, I need ender pearls and I need blaze rods. I've been getting some ender pearls quite nicely, but the blaze rods are being a little bit stubborn right now. So I'm trying to coax them out of their stubbornness. And it's not working just yet, but it will eventually. They will see the light. They will understand the correct way to do things. Okay, so we could go across there, or we could keep jumping up here. I don't really love either solution, but this one seems a bit easier, and so it will remain my default choice. Okay, so we're gonna bounce up a few times. Oh, lots of lava. So I'm not going to go this way. Or I guess that means we kind of have to. Let's deal with this lava. Someone needs to be the responsible fireman. And so today it will be me. And yeah, do we just throw an ender pearl and jump across there? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? It could land in the lava? Yeah, it could land in the lava. We could throw it real good though. Try to make sure that doesn't happen. We could throw it to this island too. Chop down some trees. Use the wood for that. Or we can go back. But going back, okay, this is nowhere.
This has been pretty fun so far today, even though I've sadly missed a lot off it because of work. Speaking of, I'm being assigned a van, or maybe a car. I did not buy one of my own.
Oh, that's way better. Yeah, getting it.
Heart.
I feel like a new vehicle is real fun. One of the best things about, like, a lot of people question why I don't own a car and just rent one. The biggest reason is I need a car like once a month. But also it's so cool renting cars because you always get brand new cars. Like, the amount of money you have to pay to have a brand new car, a lot. The amount of money you have to pay to sit in someone else's brand new car for a bit while, you know, you go to your destination and then don't have to deal with all of the upkeep payments, surprisingly low. I love it. It's like, you know, renting a house should be really cool in theory, because like, yeah, you need to, you know, like you're living in someone else's very expensive asset, so they should want to make it as nice as possible for you, etc., etc. In reality, that tends not to happen, sadly. But the theory is that it should be really, really cool. Also, I've got an emergency ender pearl to throw if it comes to it. I'm really hoping it doesn't, though. Renting cars is way cheaper. You only pay for what you use. But new cars do more spying. Yeah, but you can't spy on a rental user because you don't have any habits to build for them. You don't know who they are, etc. The rental car company could theoretically give the car company those details, but they don't just have it in the same way, which is why maybe you might like it, honestly. I would make that argument at least. Okay, so we are almost where we want to be. Gonna have to probably use... I'm gonna use the netherrack and then the dirt to finish this path. Okay, and then if over there we don't find a nether fortress, I'm sorry chat, but we conclude this is a nether fortressless seed. Despite that clearly not being true. Yeah, I don't want to deal with this guy. I just don't want to. Is there an alternative? Internet? What do I do? I found a very aggressive fella. I think I love not owning a car, says Lizzie, yes. Yeah, I think it's a modern day this is a weird thing, because at one point in time, a car, and for a lot of people in the world right now, a car is one of the highest forms of luxury. Like, oh, yeah, you go whenever you want, how, you know, like, you get to suddenly be in charge of a lot more decisions. But in the modern world, it's like, conveniences come with responsibilities, and eventually the responsibilities pile up to the point where people are like, do I want the convenience that bad even? Wouldn't it be more convenient not to have the responsibilities? And that's where a lot of people decide. Again, this area is so open, it can't not have a fortress somewhere. Please tell me that's factual. I need to believe. I don't know that. Okay, there's nothing here. Just the world's biggest crimson forest. Mind the block under him. Yeah, that would have been smart. That'd have been smarter than my diagonal staircase idea. But my diagonal staircase did work, so maybe that's the real smart idea. Yeah, I'm never finding a fortress, chat. It's just not happening. Maybe at this point this is where you just say, okay, maybe we do accept chunk base. Maybe that's what you do. Maybe until Bedrock fixes it, you gotta chunk baseify your way through the world. But yeah, I don't know. Responsibility stuck, says Xavier. Yeah, no one likes responsibilities. Like, this is the kind of problem I feel like is because the world forces so many responsibilities on you, seemingly, you don't realize that there actually can be a joy to a responsibility. Like a nice, well-picked responsibility that you care about yourself is real great. But when responsibility means, oh yeah, other people have decided that you're going to be very heavily liable if you don't do some specific actions that you don't really want to do, I think people hate that. I think people react negatively to the idea, perhaps to authority as a whole, when they learn that all authority is a way to force you to do things that otherwise you should have the choice of doing yourself. But maybe that's too deep right now. Do we commit to chunk base? I can look it up. You know what, chat? I think we should, right? I think at this point, I think you've got to give it a good try yourself, and when that good try fails, you gotta work it out from there. Tell me, Dasher, where's my nearest fortress? Ever since I was in charge of myself, it all started going downhill. It makes it sound like the solution you want is to not be in charge of yourself again. In which case, I'll make your decision now. I spent 3 IRL days looking for a mesa, still haven't found one, so frustrating. I remember when I tried to get all of the trims after 1.20, I couldn't find a desert temple. I spent days searching, same thing. I think it was 37 real world hours before I found a desert. It was an insane number. It shouldn't be that long, and yet it was. You sound a little sniffy, toy cat. Yeah, I think I have like the most minor form of sickness. It's entirely like in my head or in my like nostrils, I guess. It's that type of sickness that some people would go like, well, I'm sick, so I'm gonna take some, gonna just, you know, I can't really do things, I'm sick. You don't hear how I'm sounding. But I feel like I have full mental capacity, and that's all I really need to do my job, I think. Oh, yeah, oh, that was cool. I finally did it. I've been wanting to do one of those for a while. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do this again. Oh, yeah, almost. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, that's satisfying. Okay, let's go. Okay, you know, actually, we should just get out of this. Oh, does that mean the coordinate leaker from was right about being over 700 blocks away, says General Delogu? It could mean that there's one right next to spawn that we just missed because of the way we're going around. Responsibility is watching the stream, says Mystical Gamer Mum. Thank you for taking the responsibility to watch a Minecraft live stream. In fact, one of my favorite Minecraft live streams. Okay, I'm getting lost, chat. I turned around and now I don't know where I'm going. I hope this is the right way. But yeah, I think, take care, man. I'll do my best. I feel like, I think I take pretty decent care of myself. In general. That's a lie. I feel like I take moderately okay care of myself. Which is, you know, the best way to take that responsibility. So I'm at 400 away from spawn. There is a new set of, there's like a dead zone around 400 where you can't find structures. But I'm hoping I'm going to push through that and find something. The closest one is at 700 minus 300. Oh, no way. 700 minus 300? So it's that way, interestingly. So we've got to go left and we've got to go forwards. Okay, I can find this. I can do this. sometimes you get nethers like this. And, you know, even though it's kind of late, you know, your body's a little bit jet lagged. You can do it. You take it. I'm taking this responsibility on myself because I think that the rewards of it, in terms of, you know, people enjoying this live stream and getting what they want outfit, is worth it in this case. And so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go. More like 770, 300. Oh man. Okay, that's fine still. That's still totally doable. I'm gonna get some more wood, just unrelatedly, but like, just get some more wood, and then we can do this. I got COVID for the first time 2 weeks ago. It was horrible. I think it's interesting how many people avoided it like it was the plague for so long. You're very, very fortunate, maybe. I would not call any task you need to do a responsibility. It's just a part of life. What would you describe as a responsibility then, if not that? I feel like life is a series of things you get to do and things you have to do. But the way that we usually describe both of those things are as, you know, like kind of rights, maybe you might say, if you get to do them and you are guaranteed to be able to get to do them. And responsibilities if you should do them and you're also, you know, kind of required, more or less, socially speaking, to do so. I would say that is the simplest way to describe everything. I guess you could be a bit more broad and say a responsibility is something you specifically sign up for, but there's lots of things that you have to do that you don't sign up for, which is very true. Which is I think where it's like kind of annoying. It's like, oh no, I accidentally did this thing, and now there's a bunch of like you know, one of the worst things about like Airbnbs recently is this idea that like, yeah, you don't just show up somewhere and a person meets you and says, hey, here is my home, here is the key, please give it back when you're done. Instead it's more like, oh yeah, here is a bunch of things we'd like you to do before you leave. Make sure you do the cleaning, make sure you know, all that sort of noise. And isn't paying my rent, etc. a responsibility? I would say that it is. All good, should be there. 770, 300. Even without coordinates. Like, genuinely, if this was someone's first Minecraft world, imagine loading into it and just thinking, yeah, I guess nether fortresses were made up by my friend. I don't see any proof that they exist. It's just, it's what you'd conclude, right? How would you take anything else from this? So I think going through that little... Okay, is there a way around? No, this is a dead end. So we need to now find the most... this waypoint, which I think will be over here somewhere. And we're going to take this, and we're going to go to negative 300. I don't know how many blocks we're going to have to mine through, but we'll be good. I really hope that my second pickaxe can last. Oh, it's gold. That's nice. Oh, yeah. Look at this speed, chat. This is the way you want to live life. Until your pickaxe breaks very shortly after, this is the way you want to do things. And now I guess I'm going to start digging down at the same time. Maybe up. There were ones closest to spawn, but I chose the closest one to your current location. Oh, I should have gone to the one closer to spawn. Might have been better for this stuff. Small tasks, I would say, are small responsibilities. I mean, isn't that still a responsibility, though, Asher Jones? That's kind of the point. I read something that really resonated with me today, that, like, every few days... being an adult is being just every few days a random expense for about, you know, £30 or so shows up. It's like, yeah, that is what being an adult is. Like, you get all this money, the ability to choose what to spend things on. And then you have things you don't really want to spend money on, but it's basically required just to continue living your existing way. Okay. Oopsie, sorry. It's all good. Care to comment on the Power World controversies? I think I'll play some Power World tomorrow. Might be a good time to gather some thoughts on it. I like Power World. I watch streams to escape reality. It's painfully true. It's also I'm regretting. You know, we'll make a wooden pickaxe even. I think that would be worth doing. Even a wooden pickaxe isn't great, but it does a lot better than no pickaxe. And we'll just mine through here till we see a nether fortress. I'm sure low down is better than high up, but actually I think about 61 should be good. Never fortress, where art thou, never fortress? Not near here, it seems. Actually, wait, that's the other side of a basalt delta. No, that's my basalt block. No proof that means anything else for anything. If you're a professional dog walker, then with Great Dane comes great responsibility. But yeah, existing is so darn expensive. Yeah, it's the uncomfortable thing for a lot of people. I think that's what prohibits, like, you know, like thinking about the meaning of life and being a philosopher and all these weird things that you might want to have. One of the real barriers for a lot of people is like, well, I would love to do that, but also I have things that I need to do right here, right now. Maybe responsibilities, you might even call them. Also, yeah, I've headed to the coordinates and I have not found just yet. Okay, so we want to go this way, maybe some more. Imagine chunk base lied, it would break you. I've been looking for so long, chat. I don't know what to do if there's no fortress here. I'm genuinely not sure what to do. Where's my nether fortress? I went to 770. Okay, this is not the outcome I wanted. Chat, do you see it? Do you see a nether fortress? I've gone. How do I not see a nether fortress? I'm so far away. You know, until we have parity with the structures, such that honestly, I guess parity for structures is the easiest way to fix some of these bugs. Is that something over there? No, it's not. Okay, so there's a chance for a bubble below it, technically. That's a good point, Pat. Let's give it a. Let's check the exact coordinates. Let's you know, if we're gonna chunk base scum it, let's go for this. So let's go to chunk base and let's find it out. Okay, so the seed is. Oh, I've got my own YouTube link in there. Okay, so I'll find the seed by going back to this, and it is seed free from that video, I do believe. Is it seed free? Yeah, it is. So we go back to chunk base, and we type it in, and bedrock 1.18, bedrock 1.20, the nether. Okay, so we are at 700 minus 300. So there is a nether fortress at minus. Oh, okay. I think that's maybe why. I think this is a different seed. Okay, so the closest one to spawn is at 267 Z500. So that's where I need. Oh god, that's so far. The closest one to where I am right now is 1200, negative 1200. There's one at negative 700, negative 700. Oh god, chat. I'm in this dead zone of nether fortresses right now. I cannot overstate enough how heartbreaking this is. But I am in an absolute dead zone of nether fortresses. There are none for so far around me on at either side. Okay. So I don't know what to do about that emotionally. Okay, so we're going to 200, 500. Is that the best we've got? You know, this is my fault. Someone spammed it in chat, and I said I prefer to do this myself. Prefer not to spoil it. And apparently, I have just the worst nether to make that decision on. I can make this work. Okay, 200, negative 500. How do I? Wait, 200 negative 500, 200 positive 500. Yeah, 267, 507. So I've just got to go about 1,000 blocks. Can we do that, internet? Should we do that? Can we power through? Give me the energy I need, internet. Give me the belief that we can. Dig some blackstone for stone pickaxes. I'm quite lucky that I have a lot of this. You got this, says Lisa Powers. Thank you. You know, I got this. Let's go. At least I know it can be done. I've been mostly that way before. I can go mostly that way again. I'm gonna. So 200, 500. So 400 blocks this way. 700 blocks the other way. It's a long way to go. But I can go it. I can go it. That's real English, trust me. And I've got the ender pearls. Oh god, don't jump in lava. I feel like I do such bad parkour around basalt deltas. I just don't have this instinctive lava avoiding brain that I think I really should. Okay, so let's go. Up and around and over and through. Ooh. See, the Nether is usually a terrifying place, especially I'm on hard difficulty right now, chat. But I'm gonna do just great here regardless. There's been no mobs for a bit. That's a good piece of Java parity. Be happy to see that continue for a while. But we're just gonna keep on jumping around until we get all the way back home. Also, we are always supporting you all the way of good vibes. Thank you, Polly E. I'll send some good vibes back your way. It's fine. These are, I'm still good vibes. Still good vibes. We're just gonna keep going this way. And I'm hoping there's a straight diagonal path for me. I know there won't be. But I just kind of hope there's one anyway. So that didn't work, but what I can do instead is I could probably jump from here down to where my portal is, right? Yeah, the portal's down there. So if I can just... If I could land that fool, I would do incredibly. I've been messing up fools a bit recently, though, so I'm not going to take it for granted. And instead, we're going to just... Oh, actually, no, we're great. We're doing wonderfully. Okay, so we want 200, 500, chat. So we've now got about... we got about 900 of the 1200 block journey left to do. This is my second wind. I'm getting through this. I know where I'm going now, and so we can do this. Chat, I need you to cheer in chat. Just tell me I can do this. That's one of those like surprising human instincts. Like but if people say you can do it, you're like, oh, I guess I can. Otherwise, people wouldn't be saying it. Good vibes did not include lava bathing. You can do it, says Stella Hyper. You can't do it, says Dasher. I'm not going to read them all out, but people are saying it. Appreciate them. Oh, okay. Going across the Nether. Going on a bit of a journey right now. It's all good, though. I think you might run out of food. Nah, I'm feeling pretty good on food, thankfully. I got way too many hay bales earlier. Like, more than most people would probably recommend. And it's coming in pretty handy, as it turns out. Okay, so we're now 500 on the X and 100 on the Z. On the X. No, 100 on the X, 500 on the Z. So we need to go way further this way and not much further this way. So really it might be worth going left around this fork, if that helps. I'm not sure that it will, but we'll try anyway. It's new terrain. We might find a Nether Fortress on the way to the Nether Fortress. I mean, we know we won't because we just looked at it, but maybe. If we believe in ourselves, right? But if you get there and there isn't a fort, then we believe in ourselves to find the next one. Okay, just ignore the Ghast. Ghast can't hurt you. If you don't acknowledge their presence, they can't do anything. There's another Nether Fortress here, or another Ruin Portal. I've never found more Ruin Portals than Nether Fortresses. That is a sign that things are getting dire. But still, pretty good. A Golden Hoe seems pretty nice. Yeah, let's turn my gold into gold. And then let's make a crafting table. And then let's make some more gold. Does that sound good? Yeah, sounds good. Let's make a whole 2 extra gold nuggets. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Put the gold back in there. And we can make another stone pickaxe just to store this slot. Just to make some use out of it, I guess. Yep, sounds good. Okay, so we're almost there, chat. We're getting there. We are about 500 blocks away now. Good luck on the way to Fortress. We persevere, we win these. Yeah, I think sometimes the joy you get from being at the very bottom of your emotions and then coming back to your top is better than when you're at the top already and you sustain the top. Sometimes you need to have lows to have highs. And I think this is one of those cases. Okay. So we're now very, very close, but I've reached a dilemma. But it's not a dilemma for me, because I just throw an ender pearl. In this direction, I guess? Yeah, as long as I don't land in the fire, I'll be good. Oh, it went further forwards than I was hoping. Okay. There we go, chat. That's the Nether Fortress. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to take things a bit risky here. If you look at the terrain, it looks like I can throw an ender pearl at that fortress and probably be just about fine. I've got fire resistance if I really need it. But I think that would be easier than the alternative, right? Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna take that risk, chat. Oh, let's go. Oh, was that smart? Was that smart? I hope that was smart. Oh, it sure was. Look at me. I am a smart person to be near. Okay, 2 ender pearls. Got me there. And now, let's get inside. Kill me some... Okay, so this is my fire aspect sword. Probably should mix these up so they're close together. Gonna eat enough bread to... Okay, this is bad. This is bad. I'm just gonna make a little safety fortress. Just a little safety spot. Everybody needs one of these in their life. It's very safe here, as you can tell. So you're gonna make a little safety fortress that has more safety features than the last one. Where am I getting hit from? I don't see the ghasts. I just hear them. Oh, there we go. I see her. I see her now. So we're just gonna shoot the ghast. Oh, there's a blaze. He's come over here. Okay. The fire aspect isn't gonna work great on the blaze. But otherwise, I think we're good. So we're now going to make this a little safer from the rear end. And okay. We've kind of backed ourselves into a corner here. We have to use 2 regular swords. And then 1 looting if we want to get the max value from this. Okay, so there's also a skeleton there. I can keep that in mind and I can do just great. I'm gonna put the fire resistance on. Oh, good timing, I guess. Or bad timing. I'm not sure which way you want to see that. Yep, we're good. We are golden. We need to make a space to pick up the blaze rods. So I'm going to do precisely that now. And I need to just take advantage of this time to kill as many of these blazes as I can. Oh, that's a wither skeleton, that is. Those people are not friendly, I have to say. Might be a stereotype. But let me tell you it's a true one. Whew. Okay, so he's just hiding around the corner. No issue of that. With no issue of that to me at all. Oh, okay. Nice. So the wither skeleton still isn't dead, by the way. I need to kind of watch out for that emotionally. I don't know why he's hanging out the way that he is, but he's gone now. Okay, so I want you gone as well, ideally. Also, I want the blaze rods to stop disappearing. I just want to have them all, and I want to have them all now. Shouldn't be taking me this long to get 6 blaze rods. Are they vanishing in fires or something? But yeah, we're just gonna charge in. Get you done, friend. Okay, not quite. You two, yeah, you slowed down, but that's not my problem. My fire resistance is going to run out eventually. And at that point, I will have a problem. But that's a problem for future me. He has got that sorted. I do not have to worry about it. Current me does have to worry about my fire resistance, and... Oh, no, I'm dead! No! How did it all go so far? Okay. So, internet. It's pretty bad, you might be saying. You might be thinking to yourself, oh, how are you going to come back from this? And the answer... It's 11 p.m. The answer is very easily, actually. All I need to do is just get... Why did I die in the first place? What did I do wrong there? I got hit by a wither skeleton literally twice. That was enough. That was all it took. Man. Okay, you know what? I'll be fine. I'll do okay. I'll do wonderfully. You can trust me on that one. Okay, well that's fun. The wither hearts go fast. Yeah, it's unfair that they go that fast on bedrock where you don't have the healing to counteract it. I would like to reiterate that point for the 400th time. But for now, I wanna believe, internet. But I'll see you on Wednesday when we'll fix this, I guess. See you for the Endless End, part 2, coming soon. Goodbye. Oh, and tomorrow some Power, maybe. There's the lows you were talking about needing. I'm looking forward to the highs that are coming in the next stream soon. Bye for now. More seriously though, this is a real rough position to try and get back from. I'm gonna do my best to do it anyway, and I hope you join me on the other side. Thanks for watching. Looking forward to seeing you